this with Festival. I still don't love it because I don't like Rubik mid, but at least that the thought's there. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, I do. It's the only reason that I would pick a support on 8 is if I thought, without a doubt, it's getting banned out in the second phase, and I'm not so sure that a Rubik is going to be on their top priorities if they've gotten a Mars and a Lion. But we'll see. It looks like now TTP, they would have been worried if there was an A or a Morphling, a Dusa, and one other. Do you think that picking something like that would have been much better for the Blissful Badgers?
No, I don't think either of those would have been good first phase. Those are heroes that Mozart's been playing, and I mean, I would attribute Mozart very similar to me, where you can ban heroes that I'm playing, and it doesn't cripple me or my team, because I don't have a hero puddle. Like, sure, we've been winning with those, but one of Mozart's team's biggest strengths is that they win drafts, but they aren't reliant on any particular heroes to win games.
Okay.
Looking back quickly on the Rubik, I think the Rubik is a pretty decent pickup in general here. I mean, it's still the concern about picking 2 supports in the first phase, but you do get a steal Hex, you get a steal Spear. Mars ult could be a really, really nice thing to steal potentially, and there's 3 other heroes that haven't even been picked yet, so. And the Axe, TB, Luna, all banned as well.
Big damage.
All meta carries gone.
Yeah.
Literally, is there any other like super meta carries, like Procene and MD2L? Axe was banned. That hero's been super good. Luna, obviously the most picked.
I think Gyro's getting there. Gyro's been seen more in pubs at least, but there hasn't been a tournaments that like you can really pick up on.
Well, the thing about Gyro is, I don't think it's. I mean, I don't think it's super meta in either MD2L or the Pros.
No, it's growing. It's not there. I think it's gonna be like the next one that people really take off on. But the TB was like the biggest
pick.
Yeah, if there's not a patch, we didn't get to that on the board.
TB and Luna were like roughly equal in an insane amount of picks.
Yeah. People were wondering about the Luna though. The Luna didn't have a great win rate. TB did. TB had a really good win rate, and maybe it was a little bit because the Luna was meta and well, TB is really good against it. So
yeah, there was a few heroes that were played a lot that are good against Luna, and we will see none of those this game.
No. If you were playing against this team, you might be picking yourself the Ricky Maru. That seems like a pretty good game right now.
Shh.
Hey, you already played it in one of your games. You can't. Game 1, you had no mercy. You were like, I want to play Ricky this time. I mean, start off the season.
In either draft, it looks okay right now. They do go with the gyrocopter.
He's doing it for me. He just wants to make me right on stream. That's it.
All right. Well, then I'm very interested to see what they will pick as their carry answer. I don't like picking your carry after you double support first phase. I don't like you picking your carry in a first pick draft at 16 either.
It's really weird because I know that Mozart will do this to himself. He's like, I just need a hero that I can play the game on, and like that's it. I want to give my team.
Way. You're right. It is the Mozart strat because he prioritizes Uzu and Festival. You're right. In that respect, that makes sense. It's a pretty decent. It's an okay idea.
Since that's your team philosophy, I'm 100% down for it. Otherwise, I agree. Like they have 18. Like there's absolutely no reason. Actually, there is a reason. He sees his matchup. He sees the Mars and the Willow. That's what he's playing against. So he thinks that he can pick something that like is dealing with it. I can understand that then. Not only that he prioritizes the Uzu and Festival, but also he did see what he was playing against, and he still doesn't see the carry he's playing against yet. They're gonna get 2 more bans to make it a good gyro game. I don't think that puck is enough in the mid lane. In fact, you could just pick Festival here. What's the reasoning not to?
I would pick Festival right now. Like, I don't know, is TA available? Because this seems like a pretty decent TA. Well,
you either pick up the TA right now for Festival, or you pick up Underlord for Uzu.
Yeah, I don't like Underlord right now. Oh, the flex either way.
Okay.
You can throw it either way.
Mm-hmm.
I would more likely this is Festival's hero,
Yeah.
and I guess it's good against Puck.
It's a
I
really
mean,
weird one.
yeah, you build Ags on Puck and you're feeling
Mm-hmm.
okay, right?
That is a very strange pick. Someone had to be asking for it. I don't think that Mozart in his goodwill would be picking that against the. I mean, it's fine for the Mars, right? And even the Lion and the Willow, it's not that bad. But like versus the
It's not a
Puck.
bad pick, and it's a pretty decent meta pick right now. It's just, I don't know. Something rubs me the wrong way.
Mm.
I can't really explain it. It's just a gut feel. I would not be excited about this Pango being my mid laner. Now we don't know what scouting they've done and what they expect out of the hero pools. Maybe they see the good guy team picking carries that do really poorly into Pango.
Mm.
But right now, I'll tell you, Jug seems pretty good for Radiant. You can ult into Pango
Yeah.
and kill him off. It's notoriously decent against Gyro.
Yeah.
Because Gyro doesn't build items that can disperse the Omni Slash. You do have Wyvern that is okay against it, but I don't know. I'm looking at the carry pool after all those bans, and
Yeah. It's shrinking.
it's definitely shrunk. Do you know what their carry plays? I don't.
It's good guy, and he's a learner. So I don't think he's naturally playing that pause one role. I think already I'm looking at a one draft for the Blissful Badgers, and on top of that, I'm gonna see like I think good guy and Mozart are kind of in my same carry range. And Mozart already seems like his carry has a decent game. They give Uzu the Earthshaker, so it's looking really good for him. This pick now has to be perfect. I feel for good guy, and I'm not really sure. Maybe Life Stealer could be it.
I'm sticking with the Jug. I think your laning stage against Earth Spirit or Earthshaker Rubik is good enough.
Mm.
And it's a standard carry that most people are able to play. If you want to go with something a little quirky, you could try to do Drow. Is Drow
Okay.
not banned? Yeah, Drow
Drow's
is
not
not banned. Drow has a certain level of potential if your team is having a good game. Now, if your team's having a bad game and Pango gets to roll on top of you, Earthshaker gets to blink on top of you before your team has items and you can BKB fight, it doesn't feel good. But what else? Is there anything else that screams out to me right now?
Mm.
Don't pick a hero that Uzi will dumpster you on. You gotta be careful here.
I think a lot of melee heroes would be really rough because you feel like Rubik and Earthshaker are both like melee hero punishers. So I don't think you can do that to yourself.
Jug.
Wraith King maybe would be like.
Jug, Life Stealer, Razor. Don't pick Wraith King.
The only reason I'm saying Wraith King is because it's something that once they go on you once, like it'll be okay. You have a Mars that's counter initiation, but I don't think you have anything that's like able to stand in the front of a fight right now. Yeah, that's what they're thinking too. Well, because he agrees with me, I believe the good guy has lost this draft. So I don't think that Wraith King is that good. It's an option, but I mean, I just don't find yourself having a good game. I have to see something really good come out of their mid game play. I think that's the only way that this goes well.
I'll be right back.
Yeah. Because right now with his team, like, yeah, if you go on the Wraith King, he'll just live. It's nice. But that's not going to be enough for them to, like, take these mid game engagements. And he almost has to go like this Armlet Deso so he can push it down. Gyro will farm well. And likely be able to just carry the game anyways. I don't see anything that, like, eliminates the Gyro if it has a good time. Like, Puck isn't gonna do it. You're able to just turn, you don't do a whole lot of damage. Gyro kind of operates as a tower in that respect, depending on the build he goes. If he's able to get his Satanic SMY and just sit and hit, and like he doesn't need to be free moving. Yeah, early on you use a lot of the move speed and the natural speed of the Gyrocopter in order to get around in fights, but afterwards, what's Coil gonna do to you? You just sit there. All right, but this is game number 1. Mozart versus Good Guy. Both dirty AD2L associates until they got here. I like this build from Good Guy. It's almost the exact same thing that I go. Let's see, Telia. What are their supports MMR distribution looking like? So, Telia, pretty low. And then everyone else, they have 3 Divines. And then the Archon, or sorry, the Ancients, which is getting really close to Divine also on Good Guy. So this is one of the more even MMR splits. You don't have anyone that's even above Divine 3. That's pretty low max. But I mean, if Telia isn't a huge hole in the team, right? Like she's able to not feed in fights, you get some stuns out, maybe get some burst. You're doing your job. And meanwhile, I mean, the MMR on Mozart's team is a little bit more split out. Festival on the Immortal, Divine, Uzu, I believe still Ancient Mozart, and Penta, Johann, both legends. So it's a little bit even for them too. But
I am back. Who did you decide was going to win because of the Wraith King pick?
I'm pretty sure it's not going to be the Wraith King pick. I think that the Gyrocopter is just going to be able to farm faster than you, and you almost have to go Armlet Deso right now on the Wraith King in order to be something in this game.
Uzu's going to have a great game. This Wraith King is not going to prevent that.
No.
Yeah, so, and if you have not seen Uzumati's Earthshaker, well, likely in for a treat. I hope I don't eat those words.
It is like he's wild on this hero because it provides a lot of team fight that you don't usually. Like, you have to play your game differently as Radiant now, and that's not something you usually get to offer on an offlaner.
I have a fun story to tell in between game 1 and game 2 because I
okay.
think why I was gone is freaky.
Oh, okay. Hope it's not related to the dog.
It is.
Oh no.
All right, what do we got mid? How good is what's the Puck's MMR? Because it's gonna matter to me how effective he is against Festival.
Divine 3.
Divine 3. Okay, so not terrible. Gonna be able to compete a little bit. It's not a massive mismatch. It's just a mismatch.
I'm so interested to see how the mid game goes for it though. That's where like I see Puck as one of those heroes I just never want to play against as a Pango.
Yeah, you definitely are going to put effort into building that Ags on Puck, which you honestly I haven't seen that a lot lately, so it's probably a little out of the ordinary.
I've seen a lot of people go like the pseudo right click build where you go for like the Witchblade, maybe a Yules, maybe a Blink, and then you decide if you want to go for more spell or if you want to go for the right clicks. Always a big fan of the spell one though, because it involves the axe, which keeps them there for a while.
Yeah, and for now, this Wraith King is starting to feel how tough this lane's gonna get. They're level 1 still, and the Rubik was zoning him out. So now that Earthshaker is level 2, it's only gonna get downhill. How's top going? Mozart and Mars, pretty even so far. Very early on.
Very hard to see us on the gyro early on also. Should get a lot easier for Mozart soon.
Is he gonna do the standard aggressive current build where your team is required to stack?
Required?
Oh yeah, this build is way overrated if you don't have your team stacking a ton.
Oh.
You still might do it regardless. I'm not saying that you can't do it, but man, it feels almost like a requirement. Yeah, he is going to do that build.
Here we go.
And for those of you that are wondering what I mean by that build, it is 0 points into Rocket Barrage until you're probably level 20.
See, I've seen people who go like Rocket Barrage after they are done with it instead of going for like more points in the homing missile. I feel like the homing missile offers you so much in fights, especially if your team is low lockdown. So good.
Well, the issue is your level 1 homing missile is 2.25 seconds, and then each additional level is only 0.25 added on. So
Mm-hmm.
like, it's not a crazy thing. And here's the issue with Gyro going full build, no rocket barrage, is that you're a
He's getting
terrible
ran out.
laner, and the whole
Yeah.
point of your build is to push out the wave and go farm the jungle,
Mm-hmm.
and there's no jungle to go farm.
Yeah. I'll admit, it's much harder to do this, I believe, um on Radiant also, because on Radiant, like, you have pulls, and you can pretty easily like double stack this Radiant pull. Like, Dire, it's just a little bit harder to do that sort of stuff.
Well, I don't know. On Dire, you also have the great benefit. So what you're supposed to do with this build is you literally just push out the wave. Like this
Yeah.
next wave, he should put flat cannon on and just push it out immediately, right now. He's not doing it, but he needs to be. You push it out and then you go to the jungle. You immediately just go to the jungle right now because you can go farm jungle as soon as you hit level 3.
What's even better about it is that once you get your treads finally, you're able to just tread swap that flat cannon, always at 50 mana. That's probably what's going to be what's like super nerfed about the hero if people like really start playing this a lot.
So we're going to get really in depth here because I saw you play this earlier and I have to just help you understand what I mean. If he had pushed it forward right now, like if he'd pushed it forward when I told him, the creeps of his would have been under tower when it met the other creeps.
Yeah.
And those creeps would not have all died. The tower would have killed them all off. And so he would have gotten a double wave of him for himself while he farms the jungle freely. Then he pushes out those waves, those creeps of his go under their tower again, and it's just this perpetual cycle of free farm. Instead, he's going to walk back up dangerously close, where I guess he'll be okay, but he should not be playing that close to the tower, ever. He should be in the jungle. There's a ton of creeps to go take.
There we go.
Alright, that's my spiel done. How is bottom going? I assume Uzu's having his way. Yeah, 17 last hits for the Wraith King.
Yeah, it's a rough game for good guy right now. And Uzu, honestly, able to get those denies pretty evenly. And now they're chasing him down here. There's no Penta available, but he's just able to get away. He'll take that solo XP every time. But thankfully, good guy really needs the space whenever Penta's not in the lane.
Alright, right now I have a task for somebody on Radiant. Puck should go kill Gyro. Right now.
Oh. Why do you say that?
Because Gyro is an extremely weak carry to fight like into enemies right now. He's great at farming. He does okay damage. He's not like a dead hero, but Mozart might die before he even gets there.
Yeah, there is a good heal out from the Johann, so a lot of the damage will be mitigated, but as soon as he's out, he's going to take another God Rebuke. He has one more Fairy Fire to use. He'll even get the rocket out on the Mars. They don't want to turn around just yet. He may have been able to. He has a flat cannon available. He's going to pop it here in the spear. Doesn't land onto the Gyrocopter. Do they have the damage? Mozart, he's manning up. They're going to go one more hit, and Kanan, he's got a God Rebuke. He uses one Mango, and he only used the God Rebuke. He didn't wait for the spear to come up, and now he may pay for it. He's got another Mango to use, but he doesn't have the spear range. Oh.
Yeah, he missed his spear actually entirely when it came up last time, which is, oh no.
Ooh.
Getting dangerously low.
What?
Oh.
He's just... Oh!
Gonna push Mars out all the way back to base, but no kill. Puck right now, with hitting level 6, go make a move. Festival's already a level up on you. The way to keep up with Festival right now, if you're not able to lane matchup like mano-a-mano, go get kills in side lanes. I guess you could go try to kill the Earthshaker, but I like my chances against no Rocket Barrage Gyro.
Yeah. It looks like Penta has been stacking up a little bit. Only a triple stack on the bot side. Mozart farming or getting his own stack set up here. We'll see if he's ever able to farm that soon.
And Festival will use his whole roll mid and get absolutely nothing.
Oh, they did get 2 TBs in, I suppose, on supports, but they have to get another kill on this. They use the coil. He's not going to break out of it just yet. He's going to stand on the low ground now. First hacks out, then stun out from the Willow. And with the silence from No Cap. No way. He's so tanky. Okay, finally goes down. He's going for that Echo Saber build that was seen on Thompson. Most recent qualifier. Now bottom, good guy getting ran at. He's not committed another point just yet. He's going to get blocked up. If he wants to use it, is the rest of the team committing? No. They're just going to drop it. He doesn't think that anyone will go down to defend him. And with 2 TPs already into the mid lane, I think he was pretty correct.
Hate to give a third reason, but Wraith King did not have the mana anyway.
Ah.
So. A lot of mana level 1. 180 mana for reincarnation. It's not cheap.
So, but I mean, Uzu already level 6, and I mean, he's TPing in on Good Guy. I think he doesn't have a support here just yet. They're gonna run at him, but you have a lion behind you, and Uzu and Penta are much stronger. And oh, Sector, literally Sector. Wow, haven't seen that in a while.
What?
Someone who actually needed to go to the door? That's insane.
That's definitely not common.
Oh.
Okay, well, if we're in pause time, you want to hear the... It's not that long of a story.
No, that's fine, yeah.
So, while we were talking about the draft, I heard this weird ringing. I'm in the basement. I heard this weird ringing, and it felt like a old-time phone. Not like a... Like, we have... My family has landlines, but it was a way different ringtone.
Okay.
And so I was like, what is that? Is it like a toy phone? Why is it going off? I have a wireless headset, so I walked over there. And my wireless phone that is in the basement was ringing just a really, really odd ring. I walked over to it. I was like, what is going on? And it was like line in use and like press to talk. Like just like click the button to talk. And I was like, what? Is this like my dad? Is he like... Did he like fall? Like me and him are the only people here right now. I was like, did he like fall somewhere and is like trying to get my attention? He can't talk or something. I have no idea what's going on. So I was like, yep, this is a serious problem. I probably should go deal with it right now. So I was like, 1 second. I walk away. I go upstairs, and my dog is chewing on a phone.
Oh no!
And he's just like chewing on the like press to talk, and he must have pressed the button. It's a weird ringtone.
Oh my god. How did he get a hold of a phone?
He's a baby puppy. It's time for him to be a problem. He chewed up my shoes earlier today too.
Damn.
So
yeah. You're gonna have some new kicks going into land.
That's a long way away. Alright, what do we got?
Oh, we got some pretty good CS on Festival. He's just been trading out in the mid lane. Even though he died once, he's still top net worth. I know it's 500 on top of the puck, so pretty good for Festival. Next time, a 1K net worth lead here on Team Mozart.
Puck walked all the way up top, like I said, to go kill Gyro, but Gyro's already in the jungle, just free farming away. You came too late. This Gyro is now on the path to becoming a real problem.
Didn't find the Prime Mask though. It's quite a shame because honestly, you don't have mana issues on this hero. Even whenever you are forced to use your ulti, like, oh god, Mars. Oh, come on, buddy. All right, well, looks like bottom, they got a kill on No Cap. It's a DD on Festival. They want to move forward, but the whole roll coming forward. Good guy, you do not want to be here, man. He's already used 6 of his points. He has another one to hold for the ulti, and with Penta only stealing the Hex, doesn't have much mana to use afterwards, and they're just gonna throw him back into the base. Shouldn't be any more kills. Seth Daddy, is that the Seth that I think it is?
This Pango is really tanky. Got 1300 HP, 8 armor. You have escape spells. Right now, this is I don't know if you remember our last series, but this Pango and the Pango of the game 1 we were watching are very different.
Yeah, so, I don't know. Are you MD2L, Seth? Is that who I think you are? Going Witchblade on the puck. Gonna be some good single target damage. I haven't taken any towers yet anywhere on the map at the 11-minute mark. Usually you see a rotation for the 10-minute carts. You go up to your off lane, follow the cart around. Your off laner is usually pretty powerful. Take a mid up there. Your carry doesn't want to be there anymore, so they'll back out and get a free tower, but not now. It's not happening in this game.
Oh, Wraith King getting gone on, but line will be there.
Good protection. It's almost like Good Guy is watching my builds. Every RD2L game, this is exactly what I do for Wraith King. I like it a lot. I actually will go brown boot sometimes though, so he does have that I'm not doing. I just
This is. Oh, you get the glove too?
I go brown boots glove. I don't go phase.
Why do you get the glove?
It's really good for your farming. Even like, just without it, you probably lose your timing by like 3 minutes. I'd say. It's like you really want that attack speed.
3 minutes?
I'd say so. I mean, you get what, 20 attack speed. Right now, he's attacking for 150, which means he does 20 of 130 addition. I mean, that's like a 15% increase, actually.
I don't know, man. I think you're. Not that it's not. I'm not saying you shouldn't do it.
I may be overestimating what the value of.
Is a lot. 3 minutes. Especially with the added cost associated with how long it'll take you. If you're getting 500 gold per minute,
it's probably a minute of net worth, right?
Yeah, a glove of haste is a minute of net worth, roughly, during the time of a radiance build. So I guess if you speed it up by 2 minutes and it is a minute, it's a speed up.
I guess technically also if you have like, would you rather have a Radiance at 14 minutes or a Radiance and a Glove of Haste? If it's the exact same time, right?
Yeah, that's fair.
Uzu is walking real close to this wave. Okay. I was expecting an Echo to come out, but now they do have the arena, but they're blinking in on the Mars, immediately stolen out, and the Echo's dropped from Uzu. Penta overlapping with their own arena. They don't know which one they're hitting, and now they finally found out. Telia, Kaden, they're both walking in, and they make it the kill on the Mars. No, he's able to back out with the TP back from No Cap. Silence up on Penta, won't get the kill on the line either, but Festival strolling on in. The coil misses, no!
Oh, so much good and so much bad. Oh, Festival's coming in.
He still wants it. He gets the roll forward, but the blink away from K. Oh, Kale. That's a lot more farm than I expected, but still will go down. And now Good Guy back in. Already used his ulti. So if he dies here, it's all over. But they're running back onto Johan. Festival won't press his luck that much. So that's going to be, I don't even remember what the trade was. I think it was a 2-for-1.
Yeah, but the issue is Mozart's just been farming away. Chug, chug, chug.
Yeah.
Gonna be, what are we at here? 14 minutes in. Top 2 net worths by a decent amount. Uzu not far behind. Yeah, the puck really. I mean, the coil wouldn't have saved. Can you cast rolling? Can you roll dirt when you're ulted by puck?
No, you're not able to cast that spell unleashed.
So if you get it off on him ahead of time, it's actually pretty good. At least right now.
Yeah. Okay. And whenever you do get leashed up, you can press roll up, I believe, and then cast your roll. But that would be the only other way. Oh no, arena out once again. What is Penta grab? Penta grabs arena of blood for the second time in a row. Now Johan's gonna turn around with the ulti, but they're gonna only leave 2 here in the arena. Kale not able to back out of it, but now coil used from No Cap. I mean, Festival could be in a bit of danger. Already lost a decent amount of health. The spear won't take him away, so that's gonna be no coil broken on the Pangos. They're just gonna take what they have, run away, except for Uzu. Uzu wants in for a little bit more. Festival or Penta may get the kill on Telia. No, they don't have the damage, and now Uzu stuck between a rock and a hard place, but that hard place is his fissure, so they're gonna get the kill on the Uzu Earthshaker, and maybe a little bit more again. This fight, it just never seems to end. It is the gift that keeps on giving, and finally Penta will run away. Again, no idea what the trade was, but the net worth lead is still on Team Mozart. Yeah,
I don't think that was a Mozart win. I think it was actually Radiant win, because they ended up killing Uzu, but... Oh, Wyvern?
Oh, I definitely should go down here. They have the damage, and now Mars, he gave his life for this one. I hope it was worth it. And that's going to be the snipe from Festival. No Cap. Suck a decent bit in. Gonna have to phase shift one of the ultis from the gyrocopter. Meanwhile, in the back, oh, she jaunted? Back there?
It was a death utility sort of thing. The puck was almost certainly not going to survive. Okay. The second that she threw Illusory Orb back towards the enemy, she was dead. Yeah. Like, no matter what. But you end up killing the Rubik with it. So it's bad, but it's not, you know, you get something out of it. This gyro. See, so the gyro build that I was critiquing how you go to jungle earlier. First off, you could be doing better, but like Radiant needs to address this issue right now because it is going to be a major issue soon.
Yeah. And speaking of looking at my builds, Mozart, going the same build that I went last night on RD12. Coincidence? I think not.
Yeah, he's copying you. You're not
Watch.
copying the same people, that's for sure.
Nope. I was copying Jasper, so I think
What?
Jasper was copying BSJ. I cast in one of the games where he played Gyro, and he went for the Dragon Lance into the.
Everybody's got this is a
Yes.
BSJ thing.
Yeah.
So
I almost wish there was a Maelstrom in it in the build-up, but I don't think you can really. By the time you get Ags in the SNY,
after the eggs, you can afford to go back if you think you need it.
yeah. Oh, Arena, top of the Echo in from Uzu.
Oh.
He locks down the puck. They have the damage. No, able to get the phase shift off just once, but oh, Penta able to get some decent damage. Finds a double kill with one fade ball. Now no cap. This time gets to jaunt backward, so won't get stunned up and die at a very untimely death. But this is a 2-for-1 so far, trading away the Mars and the Will for taking down Festival, which pretty big kill.
I'm not.
Team
Yeah,
Weekend.
it was definitely good. I mean, this gyro is just free, no matter what, which is a big issue. Like, the fact that they're in all these fights, and gyro has shown up not 0 times, which is fine. It's what you want to be doing. This is not a critique on Mozart. It's just sad that Radiant can't kind of pressure him. They need to figure out a way very soon, because the second that Mozart can build a BKB and show up to fights, they don't have a chance.
Now he finds himself a Crit Claw. Very good for his damage that you're usually lacking with this build early on. But there's not even, like, really the only two things that you're not doing a ton of damage to is the Mars and the Wraith King. Even right now, the Wraith King, I mean, doesn't have a whole lot to his name. Still working on the Radiance. So, I mean, Mozart still has a really nice game ahead of him. Crit Claw is all he really needs in terms of damage. Otherwise, he's going to stay alive. He's not facing much pressure right now. It's going to be up to Good Guy to really force that on Mozart and try to put him on the back foot in this game. But, I mean, as you said, the net worth difference is just insane. 5,000 net worth is almost the distance between Mozart and Good Guy. So, it's not good.
And the bigger issue is Good Guy doesn't have his Radiance yet. And he's going to get it here soon, but 20-minute Radiance is not at all what you need to win this game.
Doesn't hit quite as hard as the 20-minute Matty Battle Fury on PA.
Okay.
Finds a kill on the river. Stolen Wraithfire Blast, all level 1 of it. From Penta to help with the extra lockdown, but now Mozart standing a bit close. They weren't going to jaunt in. And now with the tower gone, do they still want to fight this? They TP'd in on Good Guy. He has a Radiance coming on Curry, but he's just going to drop down the call down from Mozart. Now with the arena in, they're going to lose Penta first, but do they still have the damage to take down the Mars? They do. Festival with the jump in. Now they're going to get this arm on Good Guy. He just goes down. He loses 2 lives so quickly. And oh my god, yeah, no, Mozart has a double kill. They're gonna try to find the puck, and he doesn't end up jaunting right in front of Mozart. So that's a 4-for-1. They lose the pause 4, but get everything else here on the side of Mozart.
Yeah, this is actually just straight up game over. 8K net worth lead, 21 minutes. Your gyro doesn't have any major answers this game, and once again, Blissful Badgers just look like the better team. I mean, they did win the draft a little bit, but still, very clean execution so far.
I really think this gyro here is going to start to become a good meta in MD2L.
It is so. Here's the problem. You're right and you're wrong. It's actually very easy to abuse or to like harass back because of how weak you are. If you put any amount of pressure on the gyro, I don't know what you do as the hero.
Do you think the Wraith King should have been something a lot faster of a hero?
No, I think you just need to have the puck rotate. You need to push into the jungle where he wants to farm. If he's only able to farm triangle early on when he doesn't have the damage, he can do it, but before Ags, it is not fast at all. It is all you can get.
So it's not putting the bodies into 4v5. It's putting the bodies into like an early 3v2 rotation.
Just send the puck onto him. Have an offlaner that can. They had one too. Mars can run into their jungle and just like pressure the gyro. Just don't let him free fund.
Yeah, speaking of running into the jungle, man, this puck able to get jumped onto the low ground. Wanted to go in, but they used a lot of resources. And now, oh, Cap, hello. It almost goes down, and with the swashbuckle in from Festival, they almost grabbed the kill here, but now with the coil onto two of them. But Cap can't follow up on it. They've essentially lost all their heroes. They're also low health. They can't go back for any more of this engagement. And Kaladon, oh, trying to TP out. Do they have any stuns? No, they don't. That's going to be a sick TP out from the Mars. But Mozart, man, he's just still feeling pretty good. Almost was able to run down this Lion also.
Yeah, and Puck is trying desperately to get the Ags in time, but I mean, they don't have the damage. Like, yeah, you can probably get your Ags in time here, and I'm not expecting you to have the damage necessarily, but somebody's got to have the damage on your team. And he might just get picked off here. He's in no man's land.
I mean, looks like Puck's able to make it away. There's everyone else. Good guy. He's trapped in the double call down from Mozart and a beautiful fissure. Able to section him off in the Wraith team with the finger. Oh, but Uzu! He follows up immediately with the Echo Slam. They're going to take down two, but that's only the first life of the Wraith team. And now Festival running in. Wants to try to get the kill onto Mars, and didn't bounce him onto the low ground. He's able to dodge, slow it up, but he walked back into the roll, and Festival only needs one more. The blanket's not there. With the swashbuckle, he will go down. I think that was avoidable from Mars.
I kind of get why you would push the Earthshaker away so that you don't die, but if Wraithkin kills the Earthshaker, you're feeling pretty decent about that fight.
Yep. And that is a overall 3 for 2. Once again going the way of Team Mozart, but this time they did lose Mozart, and the Wraithkin was alive and well to farm, so he's going for his own S&Y. Mozart, he's had it in the books for a while now, but he's going for his own Satanic next, and oh no, who's caught who? It looks like Good Guy has to run away.
Why is Mozart not building a BKB?
Satanic, I believe, is the build for the straight. No, sorry, for the BSJ build. The BSJ cookie cutter build.
I watch BSJ, so I have to follow every single step.
I didn't do that. I'll have you know.
Mars, Lion, Dark Willow, Puck on the enemy team, all doing magic damage and magic team fights. So, no, you definitely build a BKB here. Radiance doesn't do damage to you. If you get coiled by Puck Ags, yeah, you're coiled and you can't move, but you're unkillable. So.
Also, I like it. Oh, stun hit on this Puck, and now, I mean, with the curse, they could get this kill. They're going to go in with the arena, but as soon as the roll comes forward, they're not actually able to get the stun on Puck. They'll be able to land in safely, and oh no, Mozart running forward with the flat cannon. Does so much damage to Cap. Wants to get close enough to use the coil, but Mozart may be able to just turn in, and Uzu able to get the last stun that will take down No Cap. Yeah, it was rough going back in on that one. I mean, you've already talked about it. Once you get coiled up on this gyrocopter, it's too late. What's he gonna do, run away? You think you're gonna kill him? He doesn't have to break coil. He'll just stand there and lifesteal up.
You can kill him if you initiate on him. If you can initiate onto the gyro, and you can kill him before the rolling boulder, or rolling thunder, or Echo Slam, or Winter's Curse, or any... I mean, he took Terrorize last fight, but... Or Penta took Terrorize last fight. I mean, tons of team fight coming out from Mozart's team. I don't know. I don't buy into the Satanic. I think if you get a BKB, the game's just over. They still have, like, you're opening up a window for Radiant, a possible way to take fights. If you have a BKB on Gyro, there is no way for them to take fights.
Yeah, they're getting the close of the coil Ags on Puck, so won't totally mitigate that, but I mean, all the brambles on the ground, Mars just being a hero, Lion trying to get in Hexy, like there's a decent amount of kite on the team, so Mozart's gonna have to rely on his team being the one to lock him down and keep enemies close to him so he can hit.
And he's going for the Daedalus next, gonna hit really hard here soon. What's Wraith King got?
You're from... I see. Z Coyote. Alright. I say Z Coyote all the time because I want to... Zacotix, that's what his actual name is, though. That's what. I thought you were MD2L stuff, but I wasn't sure. Let's see. So, smoke up in the back line. They're going for the desperation. Who is the big fish? If you're smoking up on Radiant, who do they need to find? Oh, that's what makes sense. Zacotix. Thank you so much, man. Rate of 38. There we go, dude. Thank you so much. I thought I recognized someone from your chat already in using your email. So, rest of y'all are in. That's very nice. And oh boy. Sit in Roshan. Gonna get feared away on Mozart. This is where BKB would be real nice, and now they have the arena. Yes, sir. He already used his sphere. Mozart turning around with the Satanic. He's trying to lifesteal up on the will, but Uzu. He had the lockdown. Is it gonna be enough? Mozart already back up to full HP. They spear away in blue. He's actually gonna live because of it. They've already lost the Mars though. Plus good guy. He's died twice. There's no hope. And that is a 3 for none, or 3 for 1, but maybe gonna be a bit more. Telia likely to go down also for Team Good Guy. That should be Roshan here. Going to Team Mozart.
They were so close.
Mm-hmm.
If that gyro ends up falling, I mean the fight probably doesn't go great for him, but with that Satanic getting popped and getting some hits off, it screams game over here.
Mm-hmm.
We're not quite in the stamp of approval yet, though.
It's getting close. Darth Antonio, thank you for the follow, man. Win team fight, get Roche. It just be like that sometimes. It wasn't even the second Roshan. That was only first Roche, but still feels like it could be pretty game ending.
It does help when a fight happens in the pit.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely. Roche, it seems like a essential thing right now.
Yeah, that's another tools of BSJ. You should never be taking the tier 2 mid tower without taking the first Roche, and then never go high ground without taking the second Roche. That's pretty common. He's chilling.
I've not heard that out of BSJ.
Really? Oh.
Yeah.
Not casting my game Peppa hands.
I'm sorry, Tint. There's so many games. You guys will be winning enough. I'm gonna see tons of good games from you guys. Don't worry. In fact,
wait, Tint is playing
Bunzo's team. He's on Bunzo's team.
How'd they do tonight?
I actually don't know. Did they even like? Tint, do you play tonight? You play now?
I assume he's playing now.
But hey, thank you for the sub, man.
Calling you out. Okay. Oh, you just won game 1? Alright.
Nice. Thank you, Crystal.
We'll weatherman around after this game 1.
Mm-hmm.
For like 3 minutes.
Which I believe should be pretty soon. Oh, he's trailing. Zacotix
Going high ground here.
He's got Aegis for another three minutes, so they definitely got some time to work with. And he just picked up his crit stick, Jesus.
Yeah. Now when you start flat cannoning across, it is...
There's no cooldown on that proc, right? Like it could proc theoretically on all of the flat cannons that you shoot out.
I think, yeah, I don't think there's a cooldown. I want to see, so I don't think he's gonna do it, but I'd love to see a Scotty on gyro.
Well, they're gonna run forward a bit. Good guy able to kite it away, but not fast enough. Strolling forward, and there's the axe coil. It's gonna lock down the Pango immediately, but with a curse onto 2 of them. They'll try to blink out. Oh, able to dodge the Echo Slam. So good guy, he's only gonna be the one that's hit by it. He won't be able to come back with the stolen coil from Penta. Able to lock down the puck. He won't be able to jaunt away, but now Uzu popping the BKB. He can't stand here much longer. And the Satanic already popping Mozart, but he gets healed up by the Johan. He's gonna get thrown all the way back into the base. They have the Bedlam Mozart. This might be his first life if they can take it out, but he takes 2 with him. He's just standing in the midst of their tier 3. He just doesn't care. In fact, he's chasing for more finger. It just doesn't matter. He gets healed up once again. He's still in the Rocket Barrage rain. Mozart, you can't kill him. He's got a triple. Festival has a triple. I believe that's going to be our game 1.
Yeah, I did underestimate something. I underestimated the power of Ag Satanic on gyro plus Cold Embrace, Holy Locking on Wyvern. That is, oh my gosh. You almost have to ban Wyvern against Mozart's team. This is just too much.
It's one of the most meta heroes. I wouldn't be surprised if Festival could take it to the mid lane, honestly, at this point. I'm sure he's been practicing it, so it's a super good first pick.
Look at this heal.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Woo! And with a stolen finger, yeah, that's gonna be a dead Mars. You can't play this game anymore. They get another spear right onto the fissure from the Earthshaker. Good guy. He's gonna he doesn't even have his ulti back up. It's only level 2. Mozart is about to get his level 25 talent. They don't have anything else for this Wraith game. Yeah, that's GG. Game 1, going to Team Mozart. That is surely dominant. A lot of drafts, I believe, to think about here from Team Good Guy. I remember when Good Guy played me. Oh
yeah.
no.
Game 2, I don't know. I didn't like this Wraith King pick. I don't think it was really their make and break mode.
Yeah, it was a definitely.
The puck also didn't really fulfill what you really needed it to do. So I don't know if this is like a problem with they are locked into a very small hero pool on their players, but if not, they need to branch out and try something new because Mozart's team is not forced to play gyro.
No.
They played it and they played it well.
Yeah, I mean, Gyrocopter 8-2. Did second most damage, and this was what, a 15 pick for him? Or sorry, not 15, 16 pick for him.
Yep.
So I only saw his lane, didn't see the carry matchup, and yeah, Good Guy. I don't think that this pick is really what you wanted.
Uzu sandbagging, get him. Get him.
Ask your co-caster how we aren't versatile. You play carry every game, Mozart. You never flex to a different role.
Wait,
Easy?
what? When did I say that he wasn't flexible?
Mm.
Okay, whatever.
Ooh. Let's see. Which one of these games do I want to clock into before we
I just checked in really quick on the Mossflower versus Aggressively PMA. And right now, Mossflower's team, it's actually a very even game, 37 minutes in. 6K net worth lead for PMA's team, but certainly not game over.
Let's see. I'll change my announcement real quick. So
it is another gyrocopter, by the way.
Oh, the new meta carry? Going game 2 now. All right, let me watch a fight here, and then we'll hop over to draft. Alright, got you. Let's see. 7K net worth lead now for who are these people? Oh, Aggressively PMA.
You know Mossflower's team for sure.
Yeah, I know that team.
They have a tiny mid and a gyro carry going up to smoke, probably for the game here, because.
Big fish? Who's the big fish?
The big fish is probably Lifestealer, who's 13-1 right now.
Oh, PMA is having a good time, isn't he? It's really hard to even burst through that. I mean, you get the avatar up, but I mean, you should be able to rage. And yeah,
I not burst through that.
Oh, what a BKB. Nice. Doesn't even take any damage. Holy moly.
All right, let me do one quick final check. Oh yeah, we're not gonna watch this game. I'll just give you an update on the Grill Masters. There's a ton of games going on, so we'll just give you updates over the league. You want to hear?
Nice, yeah.
Grill Masters won game 1 against the Threat of Techies.
Okay.
Team. Sick Nasty getting a rare win. We have Based Clap versus 4K Egos. AJ Awesome versus the Vix team, I believe. And Vix did win game 1. We have 2 more teams. Tint. Funzo's team won game 1 against the Admiral Walrus team. We have Grin Esports versus Oh, is that game tonight?
Yep. Granite Sauce. They played at 7:30.
Grin Esports won game 1.
Yeah, that's what Staples is saying. Sauce team is back to overrated.
Whoa. Sauce team loses another game and Diesel buys lunch for that entire team. Oh. Okay. I want to keep light tabs on them. Well, obviously we're watching Mozart, but the lunch drama, I gotta keep that in mind.
Let's see. I think I'm about to see my last 5-4 move in. Oh god, PMA. Man, he took a decent amount of damage, but he's just gonna infest up. Oh no. That's a charge. Dude, he just took out Jazz. How is he level 27 already? My god, he's got a crit stick. Oh boy.
Yeah, he's very far ahead.
Yeah. Well, I believe I can go into the Mozart game.
That game does appear to be over.
Uh,
Really quick update on game 2 of the Sauce versus Grin Esports. I'm pulling it up right now. They're in the middle of game 2, and it appears that it is a very even game, 6 minutes in. Nothing to quite report. You have an Axe mid? No, Bristle mid, Axe off lane, Medusa carry against Morphling mid, Luna carry, Sand King off. That is a lot of range carry game. We'll see how that turns out, but Mozart is in the draft, I believe, right?
yeah, my Dota 2 is showing offline. It looks like I have an update required before I'm allowed to play or allowed to watch.
Oh, do you want me to? I can check on the draft so far.
Yeah, sure.
I don't know if that's. All right, so it looks like the good guy team banned out Wyvern and AA, so they
Damn.
were afraid of the Wyvern.
Yep.
And right now, it looks like who plays Hoodwink on Mozart's team?
Festival.
Do they flex
Festival
it?
plays
It's only
so much of
Festival.
I guess it could be also Penta, but it's gone to Festival every time that I've seen it.
Okay, well they picked Hoodwink and they got Snapfire on Mozart's team,
Okay.
and AllAroundGoodGuy first picked Lion, and we're awaiting their 8 pick.
Okay. Oh, let's see. I was just able to load in, and I am no longer in offline mode, so that update did me some wonders, I suppose. Let's see. Take away the announcements. Go to my draft. Mozart won game 1. Alright, cool, cool. Man, Rhino also. I'd be really excited to watch that Sauce game if that's still going after this one. So Mozart, I need you to stomp hard because there's some interesting Rhino and Sauce drama in that one too. If they go 2-0.
Is there?
Yeah, basically when early on in MD2L, whenever Sauce saw Rhino's team, he had messaged him something saying like, "Hey, if you guys want some help with like coaching or something, I'd be available. I'd be willing to help you guys out." And he just copy pasted it in general to make fun of him. So Sauce was like, "I don't like that guy." And then good guy, or not good guy, Captain Brian stole Rhino from Team HK whenever Rhino was taking a break from competitive Dota to leave the team.
Oh, that was that guy.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Okay.
A lot of fun stuff surrounding Rhino. So if he goes 2-0, that could be some nice drama.
5 seconds left.
But, all right, they go for the DK on 8, so makes sense why there was a AA and a Wyvern taken out of the pool. They already took out the Timber Saw from Team Mozart because they were scared the Timber was going to come out early because of it. So not a whole lot of DK answers left other than the Hoodwink that they already picked up. So we'll see. I believe they picked up their Pause 5 then for the Johan on Snapfire. So this time you can start off with the Penta hero since you already taken the Mozart or the Festival Hoodwink. He doesn't have to pick himself super early this time.
I will say I'm a pretty big fan of the DK Hoodwink, and I mean Hoodwink's okay because you have the break, but you don't really have the damage to burst DK.
Yeah. Now if they have the Snapfire armor reduction plus the break, then maybe then if you have a physical damage dealer, you'll be able to handle it.
Maybe. I mean, you're not wrong, but still, Hoodwink mid doesn't seem amazing based on the DK pick. I wouldn't be shocked if they lock it in. That is a forced Hoodwink mid now.
He plays it a lot. He's pretty good. I've seen him murk some Spectres on the map up to like
Ooh.
30 minutes in, and man, they
They
take away the gyro.
Steal the gyro? So if he knows how to play it,
Yeah.
if they stole it just to steal it, I don't like it.
I'm big on Lifestealer. I'm even big on Spectre. Both of these heroes, I would say, and Mozart, he's not gonna see possibly what he's what his lane is against in the offlane. And man, there we go, dude. That is really good. Oh, that's a really good Morphling pick. I think your Lion game is a bit scary, but as long as you're not getting instantly hexed and just nuked on the Morphling, man, you turn into a gyro, you get that flat cannon going, you are powerful.
DK stun is okay as well.
Mm.
But I agree with you. This feels right now like a very good morph game. Now, to be fair, there is an issue possibly with the amount of damage that they can do.
Yeah.
Now they have okay magic damage. Snapfire does great magic. Hoodwink does pretty good magic. Rubik does good magic, and Morphling going shotgun morph does good magic for a while.
Mm.
Maybe they don't. Maybe I'm overreacting to the magic.
I've seen E-Blade Manta, I think, is the Morphling build right now. You go for like the value Morbid Mask, and then you go for the burst damage, and with that burst damage, you end up getting more items with it. It's gonna be pretty good versus a Gyrocopter. Now you definitely, I mean, I guess you can get away with a Satanic right now, but still feels like a pretty good BKB game for the Gyrocopter. We'll see if that's what they want to go with or not. You do have to be able to burst down Gyrocopter at some point in this game. I'd like to see a little bit more burst damage from Team Mozart. It's possible that you could get a save going. They haven't picked their pause 5 yet, so you could go for something like an Oracle if you really want to make sure that Morphling isn't going to be as great in this game. It has to look for you, and you have a way to instantly save yourself. Whoo, baby! Let's go!
I respectfully disagree. Because I think you just blow up the Oracle and...
That's true. If you're not fast enough at clicking your buttons, then it can be pretty rough. But usually you see the E-Blade coming before you even see the shotgun coming.
I don't
So in
care
my
about
head-
Morph. I think Hoodwink just
Ah,
nuked Oracle
okay.
down.
I
and
see.
You have real issues.
Uh,
Yeah, and that being your 18 pick
that's true.
worries me a lot.
No.
Right now, I don't see a mid hero that... I mean, unless you're going to have the DK go mid, then you need an offlaner.
I would have been really good, and Mozart just banned it out, but the Puck was going to seem pretty good here, too. Able to find the Hoodwink, able to silence up the Morphling also, really provides the avenue for that burst damage you need.
Yeah,
So good
Puck
ban
would have
there.
been pretty decent. I wonder what else that you can pick that's a good answer to Morph. Right now, Diffusal Blade feels pretty good against Morph, but there's not really a mid hero you want to pick that does that.
Go Pango again. Steal
the
Pango, diffuse a
Pango.
build. Yeah.
Steal the Pango from
Mhm.
Festival, who's already going hood.
Yeah.
Dyer's turn to ban.
It does build Diffusal. They ban Uzu's Earthshaker.
Yeah.
This feels... I mean, I don't know. I'm very curious to see what those last two picks are going to be. Like, this kind of feels like an Underlord game for Uzu.
I
But
like
you
their bans. I like the Earthshaker and the Axe ban. Both of those have the ability to pressure the gyro. It's all the raw damage you can do with the Axe. And then the Earthshaker, again, they already know the power of Uzu.
I want you to find a hero on Mozart. I want Mozart to find a hero that will aggressively push the gyro out.
Gyro, or not Gyro, Ursa. Give him the Uzu Ursa.
Oh, jeez. Oh. If you do pick the Ursa, then gyro has to go Rocket Barrage build.
Yes. You can't let that
100%.
Ursa run on top of you. You almost have to go a fighting build, I would say.
That would be Rocket Barrage.
No, I mean,
That's-
like, even with your items, like, you can't go for... I don't... maybe you still go for the Dragonlance. I'm
You
not
can-
sure.
You can go for Dragonlance because Dragonlance is still an okay fighting item, and then
That's
you
true,
can go
yeah.
back for like a Maelstrom.
No.
But yeah, you can't do the BSJ meta gyro if they
No.
pick any hero on Uzu that's gonna run at you, because he will run at you.
Yeah.
Now Storm versus Hood. I actually have no idea how that matchup goes. I would imagine Festival won't care.
Yeah. He's played the hero a lot. I think he's seen a lot of matchups on the Hoodwink already, and it's not an immortal Storm, so there is something to be said there about the
Hey,
MMR
I've seen
matchup.
Divine Storms pop off in
Yeah, it's true.
MD2L.
There's a lot of good Divine
So,
Storms in MD12.
really quick, while we're has the last pick happened yet?
Yeah, it was a Kunkka. It is going to
Oh,
Uzu. So,
Uzu Konka.
I believe I've seen it before. I'm interested to know why he wanted to do it this game. I imagine it's because he saw the storm, but
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure either. I don't. This isn't. I'm not sure. I'm not sure it's bad. I just don't know.
All right. Well, game number 2. Game 1 did go to Mozart pretty handily with the gyrocopter, and well, for Team Good Guy, they're hoping that the exact same thing happens for them.
10 seconds.
By the
Oh, no.
way,
5
Moss
seconds.
Flowers team did lose
Mm-hmm.
to PMA's team. I don't know if we saw the GG, but
No, we did not. I saw them just murder everyone and like take down Jazz in one hit on a lifestealer.
we ended up winning. I don't know what to think about this Konka. I don't think it's bad. You get to the mobility on everybody but Storm is pretty bad.
Yeah.
So maybe it's good.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see. I want Mozart's team to prove it like you've done a lot in MD2L.
Mm-hmm.
That logo's really cool. The TTP project. Have you seen that logo?
I saw it a little bit on the draft screen. I thought it was. I didn't actually look into it too hard.
Looks clean.
Oh, it does.
Don't
Why
lie.
are we
Have your own
immediately-
opinion.
Why are we immediately pausing? Oh god, it's festival. Oh, no, it is clean. Did they make that just for like? Do they have other leagues?
I don't know. I just think it looks really nice. I didn't notice it game 1.
They even fixed up the banner too.
You feeling fresh?
Yeah, look.
But they don't have any. Interesting. Oh, that's Mozart. I see. Okay. Yeah, they all look pretty nice.
Okay.
Well, let's see. Where are the big wars happening? So I wanted to see pool top. None to see the pool bottom yet. And what in the hell is this?
Starting to feel a bit nutty.
That.
Skip around.
Whoa, what is this? Whoa. Whoa.
Is that gonna affect last inning because of vision?
I don't know, man. This is the actual worst. I would like to know from Storm Spirit how he feels about this. Then Telia goes in just to add hers. Nice.
How long do
my
they
God.
last?
I don't know, man. I didn't even know that was a thing.
Battle's starting. Just remember, you got a job to do.
Oh my
I would
gosh.
not be able to handle this. There's no way they put this in without. Imagine if
If it-
5 of these drop down in a team fight, dude. That'd be scary.
How long do they last? If they last for like 2 waves, oh.
They have to disappear whenever creeps come around. They have to.
Oh,
Oh
this is-
no. Oh my god. Okay, wait. They're dissipating.
Okay, they're dissipating.
Oh, thank god. This god awful river cover from Johan. Christ. That's a legit strat. We're gonna try that on Friday.
Okay. You have to get it up at like,
Like just before,
I
like
don't know.
once you take the runes, then you go over and place them.
Yeah, you go over and place them as soon as runes are grabbed, and it'll be
Yeah.
there for the first minute.
Mm-hmm. Man, Mozart and Johann do some damage.
Yeah, you gotta be careful with DK. You're okay for now, but don't do that again.
Let's see. Going straight for the bottle on no cap. What's the best way to punish a bottle rush, Nara?
Not let him get runes.
Not let him get runes. Get those rotations out. I don't know how big of a rotation or penta. Oh my god, festival. Oh, that's how you punish range creeps on a hoodwink.
Ooh. Yeah, that's I'm trying to like, is Festival just really good at Hood, or is this okay matchup for Hood?
Like Festival is really good at hood. There is something to be said. He's been playing it ever since like, I'd like to say, last playoffs. Or no, from Masters playoffs. That was I was thinking if it was actually the RD12 main playoffs, but it was just the Masters playoffs that he was playing it a lot.
Now, to be fair, Storm in the mid game getting an Orchid, it
Mhm.
kind of makes Mozart want to rush a Manta,
Uh,
which is not the end of the world, but I would be a little surprised if he went for E-Blade first.
yeah. That's another one. You have to rely on your team entirely to get that, get the control up front, and try to save you up front too. It'd be pretty hard.
How is the Kunkka Gyro matchup going? Did Gyro go for the farm build?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And Soul Rain on Kunkka. What the hell? And Good Guy
Yeah.
is not feeling good in this lane at all.
I'm not sure. I can't tell. I guess it's probably a pretty good Kunkka lane. And it is somebody that can run into the jungle and be extremely annoying.
Oh,
So-
man. Good Guy, you just gotta accept that you need to get some farm out of this one and hope for the best. Maybe throw out a rocket. Nope. That's first blood. 3 minutes in. Decent ways to wait, but yeah. Walked up for the pull on his own. His own support was pulling out, so no, it's a rough trade. I believe this lane is going to go in favor of Penta and Uzu again.
Yeah, I would tend to agree. They're gonna rely heavily on Storm having a game, which Storm's doing okay. 1 CS down behind Hood. I think Festival's pretty good, but I don't think this is like heavy Hood favored.
Well, and there we go. He has his own bottle. He's going to pop 1 rune up. Already got the 1 top, I believe.
Why do I talk?
He even has a rune to pick up now. So yeah. Pretty good. I'll be interested to see when there is like when Uzu and Penta first get challenged in this league for their laning stage. Every time I watch them, I feel like they do really well in their laning stage, no matter who they're playing against. Let's see who else is in this division that can pressure them. They're in Storm. That's a really heavy safe lane.
Well, this lane, AllAroundGoodGuy is Ancient, and Telia's what? Crusader or Guardian?
Crusader, yeah. Crusader.
Okay. So like that lane isn't gonna bother them. Like this is a traditionally very low like MMR lane in MD2L. When we get into like I'm gonna check their games next week. Just
Oh yeah, I can scroll across these. Okay, so a high pause 1 to 5. Okay, so Nicholas team. Nicholas is their 1, 5400 MMR. Neth is their 5, 5100 MMR. So over 10k in the safe lane. It's over half your team MMR sitting there. So
I mean, even next week they play Matt's team, and Luke Bell is 5800. So they're going up against a 5800 MMR carry and a 2.1k P5, which is roughly similar to Penta. So next week might even be a good test.
No. Oh, bottom. Good guy. Does go down. It's not a whole lot you can do here. Finally have the burst potential up, and oh, Kalodon. He gets a kill on Mozart from the Morphlane. That's it's chain stun, hexed into the Dragon Tail, into the air spike.
A lot of very easy to execute stuns. Good kill.
And now, oh man, Storm. That's a yikes. I'm gonna keep checking these points, but that was Sharpshooter. Yep, stun into the Sharpshooter. He dies with almost all his mana on the board, and he even had raindrops on him. So that's a lot of burst.
Jeez. So, to those of you that have to play Mozart's team this season, this might be a nice PSA moment and not get Festival Hoodwink.
Nah.
So, you are afraid of the Wyvern. They probably banned Hood first phase last game, right?
Possible. I'm not sure actually.
You're afraid of the Wyvern. I'm afraid of their Wyvern at least, and I'm definitely not giving them Hoodwink. So, very interesting. That man.
It's another team that can eat up 2 bans in the first phase. I mean, on the surface, Team Plupo does that really well. It's him on the Witch Doctor, and then B Shilly on the Ricky. 2 heroes that are
no other
must
teams
ban.
do that.
Yeah. Very hard to have an instant 2 ban on your team.
No
it
one
makes
has
it really
like
good for
an
projected
Earth
meta.
Spirit, a Willow. Get banned out every game.
No.
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 I mean, I'm not afraid of Staples Earth Spirit either.
No. I'm not afraid of his Mirana either after today's pub. Christ. Walked into lane with fucking 1 set of Tango and a Blightstone. Alright, Kyle was quite angry about it. Speaking about angry, Uzu as an angry gyrocopter going down in bot lane. He was the first to drop, so he didn't get any of the XP from the following kills on Uzu and Penta. So that safe lane, or that off lane, finally goes down. Gonna jump forward for more on no cap here. They have the roots out from the Oracle, and now with the Earth Spike, maybe they have the kill on Festival. They need 1 more burst, but he's actually gonna heal up in the trees. They did not get enough damage for him, so he's gonna run on back to base. It was a good attempt, but unfortunately fruitless on getting the kill from the Storm Spirit. Still got 2 other ones, again, Uzu and Penta. Well, about the 8-minute mark, Storm able to find himself some good small camps, it seems. He's even going to pull the wave, check the rune, and it's nothing here. Well, Festival finds his Storm with about no mana and says, yes, please. That's just how it be sometimes. And I don't know if you were able to see that because it was quite fast, but as he was channeling that Sharpshooter, also bonked him with the Acorn shot. So absolutely nothing to save from this hero.
And he used the Ironwood branch as his bushwhack. Wow.
Okay, so as I said it, I was like, wait, he had to use his Q to set up. But no, you're right. He totally, holy moly.
Jeez. Well, when you said that, I was like, I saw the too, but I don't know how he got the stun off. Like,
that's insane.
That is, yeah, that's pretty bizarre. This hoodwink is, yeah, not looking good for Radiant, I must say. Would you like a quick update in the Sauce game?
Yeah.
Really quick. It is a 4K game, 4K net worth lead for Sauce.
Okay.
Luna morph into a Dusa carry.
Ooh.
And right now, Sauce's team looks to have an advantage. We'll see if they can hold it. It is not remotely over.
I can already tell you that's Amino on the morph. It's a pretty good one. They carried Braden through their scrims with a team that will not be named. But if Braden was able to win a scrim with it, then yeah, it must be pretty good.
Gosh, Festival, just okay. This is like a must ban.
Yeah, it is.
Unstoppable streak right now. He's.
Whenever we saw the Lena that was like 7-0, that was at 13 minutes.
What's his net worth lead?
Well, he's already got almost 5K.
Oh man.
And now the Gyro goes down bottom, and well, probably the Oracle too. Uzu will chase down. They're gonna TP in, but I mean, Delia should go down here. Oh no, jump forward on the Storm Spirit. Immediately stolen up from Penta. But I mean, she only got the vortex. So they're gonna trade stun for stun, and another one from no cap should get this kill. Penta trying to get the kill on Telia, and no, not gonna be in time. But no, Festival, he's got a DD. Watch out! He's gonna have one more zip away, but the DD on Festival is gonna be quite powerful. Gonna get one more stun on the line, and Festival, is he a madman? It looks like the answer is yes. He's got bots and no fear in his heart. Disarmed, acorn shot, not gonna come out. Oh, there we go. And now he's gonna get another one. Oh God. Thankfully, wait, I was gonna say thankfully, but there's actually no TP. Storm gonna get caught out. They have the bushwhack in about 5 seconds. All he needs is the vision.
Oh my gosh. If he gets this.
Oh. He's got a triple kill.
That. Don't give this guy hoodwink. He first picked it.
Oh
He
my
first
God.
picked it.
Dude, he's got 9 kills already on the hoodwink. At 12 minutes or 11 minutes and he's got 6k net worth. His GPM, yeah, almost up at that 500 mark already.
Jeez.
Now top, they're gonna rotate up. They find the Smorfling, and oh, just able to get the wand off. He'll start with Morphine Strength now. They just about had a really good pick up, but Caledon does not have the Blink Dagger just yet. And now, first they get the stun on the Morphling, but they already had the Bushwhack on no cap, and oh, the False Promise. It'll hit, but I'm sure he's gonna take a lot of damage. They'll get the Finger of Death to take down Mozart. Very peculiar situation, and oh, no cap. Did come back up to about half health. Very good play from Telia, making sure they survive and get that Mozart kill. That's pretty big.
Yeah, Storm staying alive, and that was the first fight that Festival didn't like completely dominate. Maybe the key to playing Hoodwink is not playing these massive team fights, because there's only so much you can do. You have a ton of burst, but your ult only hits one target.
Yep.
Also, it's magic damage, right? I'm not stupid.
Yes.
Like, I'm not crazy.
Oh.
Yeah, so Oracle could take away all that damage theoretically.
Good. Yeah. A decent amount that he's dealing. I mean, you consider the Bushwhack that he already does for 300. Yeah, I mean, look at Oracle. Just instantly dead. And that Bushwhack, the Bushwhack is a really low cooldown, but this ulti from Sharpshooter, 45 seconds. It seems like he's actually using it off cooldown to get kills. He's already got 11. It's not only his team going to kill per minute, Festival himself is getting damn near close himself.
And like, you look at his team, Morphling's not having a great game. He's not dead in the water, but he, like, right now Festival is just single-handedly pushing his team well above Good Guy's team. Now, we'll see how long that holds on. With how good of a start he's had and his item progression, I'm sure he's going to have a good next 10, 15 minutes of the game.
Oh, okay, well, went for the Yasha first on Gyro, not going for the Dragon Lance this time. He's going to run right into the Aghanim Scepter himself. Meanwhile, the rest of his team smoked up here in the top side. Gonna blink forward. They get a stun on Festival. Now they're gonna move forward with the stun from the Storm Spirit, and they do have the damage. No cap. Gonna find a 10 kill streak on that Hoodwink. That's pretty good bounty for him. Now Caledon may get caught out. He gets a stun, so they will drag him back eventually with the bow, but the False Promise out. And Penta may steal one for herself. No, she only gets a Purifying Flame, so he'll have the nuke on blue, but he's able to run away with the heal. He's even got a mana boost. No, we'll just get nuked down from Penta. That Purifying Flame does some damage. Oh, see, looks like they may take back. Telia won't get any disarms, and you got to run away from this. Your team is quite outnumbered now. Caledon may want to turn and fight a bit, but it's only because he himself is strong. His team, though, can't take a fight like that. Good kill on the Hoodwink, though. That is a very big target for Team Good Guy.
Yeah, it's probably a win. Any fight you take where you don't lose all 5 and kill Hoodwink is probably you're okay with.
Yeah.
So hopefully his Festival can slow down just a little bit.
Yeah. Now with that, they only have a 2k net worth lead now. Still top dog on the board by about 1,000 gold, almost on anyone on the enemy team. Mozart is going for the Lincoln first. So he said he would go something defensive. You thought it was going to be the Manta, but it is just going to be from the instant hexes and disables. Brings me back to an older day where we always went for the Lincolns first. But It's not quite common anymore. Usually there have been other build-up items on the Morphling. Lincoln's, if anything, is usually like a 5th or 6th item.
Yeah, but it's mainly for the Orchid or for the instant first stun. Because the way that they're going to initiate is going to be like a Dragon Tail or a Hex. And you're usually not going to do both instantaneously because you want to combo the stuns. So Lincoln's is actually, especially with Orchid Jump,
oh my god.
bad.
Oh, they just eliminate Telia, and actually, Caledon was standing behind the Oracle, so he was the one that ended up taking the break from Sharpshooter.
Oh my gosh, that's
What's the
so
other
much.
down?
I told you they had magic damage, but I underestimated that kind of damage. It's just so much.
Woo! Blue, almost going down. They have good guy here, but you just can't do anything here. And interesting build choice. I feel like I'm watching the Lina again. So he's going for the bots. And this time he has a Maelstrom, so he's got a little bit more of a build up. He's going straight for the Aeon Disc afterwards. So he just wants to be able to survive, make sure he can't get bursted down, and then he'll be able to do his darndest in fights. Is that a common mid build that you go for the early Aeon Disc? Am I insane?
Aeon Disc is just so good right now. Especially with like the win condition for fights for Radiant are killing Hoodwink. So if you can prolong that, you can't stop these like hexes and stuns from coming out, but you can prevent them from killing you by buying an Aeon Disc. Like BKB is not going to do that for you. Lincoln's is a secondary answer, but Aeon Disc is cheaper. It's pretty good.
Feels like the only counter to an Aeon Disc also is, I mean, killing them twice is something, but the Nullifier seems like your only real answer to it.
Yep. And as long as Morphling can continue to rise above the fray, he's caught back up from his slow start. Now almost top net worth, just behind maybe Gyro teetering around with him and Hoodwink above. If Morphling can become the true carry here, Festival won't need to be this like 12-0. What is he? 12-1 right now.
Yeah, he's 11-1.
Ridiculous. 11-1.
Pretty
Yeah.
good. Let's see, they did burn Mortimer's Kisses from the Johann. Might have to back out now. They're looking for the Aghanim Scepter on Uzu, so that Torrent Storm going to be out soon. They just grabbed the Lincolns on Mozart, and at the same time found the Orchid on Storm Spirit. So it looks like there should be some energy coming out from Storm. Trying to find anywhere where that Morphling will be. And he did go bottom, and he just showed on a wave. Yeah, it looks like he won't pursue it any further.
Radiant's bottom tower needs a hand.
Oh. I'm being informed that Sauce is losing a set of racks right now.
With them, oh man. Okay, that game too is something to watch. If Sauce can't turn on the afterburners and get that victory, that is big. Oh no, jumping forward on Storm. He wants to find the stun or the silence on anyone. They'll lose Penta first, but now he's caught on the Storm himself. The Bushwhack will land. He's gonna buy back on Penta, but I feel like this fight, it's already kind of lost here. They'll get the false promise off on Good Guy. Mozart, he's getting figured up. He's too far on the Agi side and he will go down. Okay, never mind. This is all the way back for a Good Guy. That is a huge kill for them, the Sharpshooter. Where will it land? Oh god, the Oracle. Even the illusions will take him down. Festival gonna find himself that one also. And now chase comes from more from Team Mozart. And that is a Torrent Storm out after that late BKB arrival from the Kunkka. Can they take down more from Good Guy though? I mean, oh, Johann. Dangerously low. They're gonna blink forward. Against the stun. Caledon will find the kill on the Johann, and now Penta. This was a buyback on her. She does not want to get caught out, and that Torrent should help. Oh, Festival got a Bushwhack, but they immediately cut the tree here. Good Guy needs a lifesteal off something. He only has the Aghanim Scepter, no lifesteal available, and Caledon under the tier 1 will grab the kill. He's going to cut his way back through the trees, so that's another really good fight going the way of Team Good Guy. In fact, getting the die back of Penta, but also the kill on Morphling.
Yeah, I mean, this DK is incredibly tanky and a little bit. I mean, they have I don't know. Very good fights from Good Guy's team. The Oracle's putting a lot of impact into the fights. The Lion keeps killing
my
us
god.
more.
I feel like I could put a pin where Telia has died like 3 times now to the Hoodwink. Like, right there. It's that tree. That little leafy tree you got connected to.
Yep.
Oh, man. That's part of the learning process. We've all been there. You die 3 or 4 times in the same spot. Well, don't do that anymore. Let your team run first. That brings the festival total up to 13-1. Not last pick, not 18 pick. This was the first pick on Hoodwink.
Yeah, I mean, regardless of the outcome of this game, I've said it a lot of times, but if you look at my team's bans in our series, I believe we banned Hoodwink against the team that doesn't pick Hoodwink both games, because honestly, I don't know how to play against that hero. I have absolutely no idea. And jeez, just scurrying through the trees, I hate that. I'm getting frustrated for Good Guy's team right now. A lot of things are going right. Like, they're doing okay in these fights. They're only 3k down. 3k is not unbeatable. Gyro's having a pretty decent time. What's Gyro's build? He's going...
He went almost for Omega Greed. He went the Ags into the... Or sorry, Yasha into the Ags now for the SNY. Yeah, I mean, they're going to try to find this Hoodwink. You can't find the festival. Not without some detection on you.
Yeah, that's not happening. They will get the tower.
Oh, and meanwhile, bottom, they could find something here. Oh, Johan coming in with this little shredder, able to get the kill on Rocket, and now Good Guy gonna get dragged on back. No, they didn't get the drag back from Good Guy, so he doesn't get hit by the boat, and now they're jumping in on Caledon. He's able to zip forward. He doesn't get hit by the bushwhack, but now, oh, this DK, he's pretty tanky with the false promise. It comes just in time, and Good Guy, he's able to turn around, but Mozart has his own flak cannon to work with. He may get stunned up with the bushwhack. It's on 2 of them. They're gonna lose Caledon, no cap also, and with 1 support out of the mix, and Good Guy running for his life. Mozart grabbing himself a double kill at the end of it all. As a team wipe going the way of Team Mozart. What looked like a close game and a good pick on Uzumaki swiftly turns into an even bigger lead for Team Mozart.
Yeah, that's kind of a moment where it's not game over like it was last game, but man, is that not good for you. You lose a fight on your side of the map, they're gonna take towers off of this. This Morphling taking Gyro's flat cannon is just absurd.
Yeah. Nah, he's going for the Manta Silence. He said he wants to evade that silence. So if they break something else, then get the Orchid off, he'll be able to just Manta out of it. Afterwards, I'm not sure what his build is, actually. I mean, Manta gives him a lot of the defense he needs. I feel like he could go for an offensive item, but maybe he just goes for the Satanic so he can get another Dispel. Oh no, Telia. It's not worth a rune. Uzi will drag him back.
But it's not the same spot, at least.
That's true. We are learning. Did not walk top. That's a hard one. I know if I press this button, yeah, there's so little vision right now on the Good Guy side of the map. You know, Telia was just like, hey, that's okay. I can put a nice ward up here, get that taken care of so my team can farm. Instead, she'll give her life and Blue will be the one to get the ward up. And I believe place it almost right in front of, yeah, right in front of Penta Penta. So they'll see it. Maybe get a D-ward later. But, oh wow, Eon Disc also coming out for Penta Penta on the Rubik. Is there anyone else in here that should be building an Eon Disc? Believe that's it.
Wow. All right, Gyro. What's Gyro need in this game? I'm trying to think.
I feel like the wish list includes a Scotty if you're playing versus a Morphling.
Yeah, Scotty seems like a must. You also, honestly, sadly, you shouldn't be tested with the Morph at all. You desperately need your... Wait, did he only put 2 points in Flat Cannon?
No way. Not a chance. Yeah, he has 4.
Okay. Okay.
If he was farming that well without it, I'd be quite surprised. He's just like sitting in front of like homing missiling a bunch of waves.
Yeah, I almost think that you need the Lion, DK, and Storm to just straight up jump on Morph to win fights in like 5 minutes. When Morph finishes Satanic, if you don't have that as your initiation and you don't take out the Morph immediately, I don't know how you win fights.
Oh, well, they might get something here. They're gonna have to kill on the Johan, but now on the high ground, there's an Oracle already used the false promise on himself, and yeah, with that Torrent Storm, Telia will go down. So good cliff from, I imagine it was Zuzu dragging him back with the tidal wave. Now, oh no, DK could go down. No, we'll be able to dodge that sharpshooter, but Blue not going to be as lucky. Mozart turns into the line. He's tired of the lion ship, and now jumping in with Storm Spirit. He doesn't have enough damage to punish Mozart that much, as he did already pop. Oh no, he didn't actually pop with the Orchid. Interesting. They already pop with the lion. They're gonna walk. Oh, whoa, good guy. And he doesn't take much damage at all. That is going to be the broken Lincolns from Morphling. Gonna get dragged back into the, oh, beautiful combo. Good guy finding the kill with the call down. That is super for Good Guy's team.
That is exactly what you need. I mean,
that likely shouldn't have happened. I think once the initial Lincolns broke, there was a decent amount of time needed to be shifting full strength there.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I'm trying to also kind of piece together how this Uzumaki Kunkka feels. I feel like it's just a little bit too out there.
Okay.
Like, I know Ursa's out there, but I mean, he's proven the Ursa. I don't hate the Kunkka. I just feel like there were probably better picks.
He provides a lot of that like AoE lockdown. It's an area that you should be able to control with the title, or the Torrent Storm. Tidal Waves have been pretty good to lock people down, get the buff from the Ghost Ship.
So you like it? You're a big fan?
I like it, yeah, for controlling an area, and it's something they don't really have on the rest of their team, right? Like, you have Mortimer's Kisses kind of, but Uzumaki is going to be the epitome of their team fight right now.
Okay.
So
that's fair. I mean, I don't think it's a bad pick. I don't think it's like
Yeah.
losing them the game. I just, I don't know. It feels a little weird. The build,
Yeah.
especially going Ags BKB.
Yeah. Against a more mobile hero, I would definitely agree that like it's pretty rough because you just don't go in that area. But the gyrocopter does want to stand and hit, and he doesn't have a BKB, so he's going all for this list like status that stand around. Ideally, you can capitalize off that off the Kunkka.
That is very, very fair.
Admittedly, Tidebringer probably isn't going to do a ton in fights, so that's one of your spells that's kind of just not happening.
Yeah, you do. The rum buff is pretty good.
Let's see, Mozart going for his own Scotty now, so that flat cannon hit is about to be pretty good. So he's just going to be able to slow someone down, chase after the rest of the team with the flat cannon. It's going to be a lot of stats behind it. And it will be much harder, much harder for him to get bursted down, even through the Orchid.
Radiant's top tower's under attack.
Let's see. They already smoked on bottom, but top. Another smoke. The Fateful, both teams smoke at the same time, go to two different sides of the map, and inherently the team that smoked top, which is usually Radiant, will be the one to benefit off of it. But there is going to be a tower surely lost down bottom here. Mozart, he does a decent amount of damage. There's basically no health left on the tower, and they have the wave right here. Meanwhile, top wave is still trucking along, and they have full health on this tier 2 tower.
Tower must have been dizzy.
And this Satanic completed on Good Guy, so he's feeling a little bit closer to unkillable. I feel like this BKB is going to be the biggest purchase of his game, though. He should be able to man up with it. I'm not sure how much I agree with the Maelstrom, but it's just because I'm really happy with the Scotty this game. He's going to get lifted up, put back into the X, and as the Torrent hits, are they going to be able to purge him up? Oh, Tidal Wave will drag him back. Meanwhile, on the high ground, no cap, able to jump away. Mozart, he wants in. He's going to pop the Arcane Rune. He's going back after Telia. Telia forced to use the False Promise on herself, and now with Blue using the finger on Mozart, but he was already shifted pretty well into strength, so Mozart still trying to go on the chase, and now, yeah, he is the aggressor. Kalodon will go down, and Mozart is going to turn around and help the rest of his team. It's a 4 for none. Going the way of Team Mozart, and once again, Festival is just dominating this game.
Yep, that one. So we talked about the other time they lost a fight. Now Radiant is in one fight GG moment. Mainly, actually, unfortunately, because Gyro has no damage. I mean, look at his build. He actually doesn't do damage at all.
And no cap. Likely does not have a chance at this Aegis. He can make a blind zip, but oh, and he'll just make a different zip. He wants to take down Mr. Johan here. He does have an Essence Rain. He won't even pop from the Orchid, and he'll be alive. Rest of the team will take Roshan no matter how close Uzumaki is to dying in it. That's Aegis going to Mozart now.
Yeah, I mean, only a 9k gold lead. It doesn't feel over, but on the Gyro, the BKB feels like a little bit too much. I mean, not in terms of price, but you already have an SNY, which is half aggressive, half defensive. You already have a Satanic. You just, and Maelstrom isn't it either. Like, if you're gonna get a damage item, MKB,
Yeah.
maybe Daedalus. I mean, you could try the, honestly, a very, very interesting one. It's probably not good, so I wouldn't recommend it. Is like a Manta Diffusal.
Okay.
This game might have been interesting.
Yeah. No, I definitely agree. It seems like at this point, having the health pool to work with, because your side gunner will always be life stealing off the Satanic, and they already have the buff from the SNY. I could definitely see a world where you're not going for the BKB, because there's like last game there was a Mars that you really wanted to navigate around. Even then, Mozart didn't get it, and he still just kited through people. It didn't matter.
Yep.
So even in that game where it was a good BKB game, this one it's not all there.
Exactly. I was gonna say last game when Mozart didn't build it. You're right. You already called it out. I'm just gonna restate it. When it was a good BKB game and Mozart didn't get it, it didn't matter. It's not a good BKB game here, and he is going for it. So
yeah. Oh my god. I mean, it's just an onslaught. There's no actual fight that's gonna end it. They caught the Storm Spirit mid. They caught the DK shortly after. And now with this tower taken, I mean, Mozart still has the Aegis available for another 3 minutes.
yeah, this is a rack.
No?
And this Storm is so poor. He's got nothing in the tank. 11k net worth. Morphline's almost double that at this point.
God. Mozart just hammering away. My god. I'll get some lockdown and good guy. I have to pull something out of a hat for this one. He's going to turn a man up on Mozart here, but they have to use the false promise already on the DK. They're just going to turn around and go after the Oracle. And meanwhile, this DK, he's still in danger. He's taking too much damage. So far, he's burning. Will he actually pop? He does. They can't heal him up enough, and the Oracle is the only one to buy back Storm Spirit. He has it, but he's not using it just yet. He knows there's no defense here if his DK and his Gyro aren't in.
Yeah, these are, I mean, that, with 2 no buybacks, this is likely game over.
Yeah. They're just going to rout him.
They could try to play with 1 rack up, but Gyro still is nowhere near getting that damage item. He built Ogre Axe. BKB's not saving you. Like, it won't matter.
Oh my god.
And honestly, this is just, I mean, 2 clear out drafts and 2 clear out executions. Mozart's team's looking very strong. 4-0 after 2 weeks. I mean, I am, you know, assuming that they win this one, but
yeah. Let's see, they're week 1. Oh, okay, nothing's actually happening here. I thought they would be calling GG by this point, but I guess not. So their week 1 was a 2-0 versus Nicholas, which I said was going to be the one that they could have trouble with in the safe lane, since it's a 10k MMR lane. I didn't see their lanes though, so maybe it was a rough lane, but they definitely had a good game with it. And this week, no real challenge for them again.
nope. And I do want to take a quick look around the wraps up. So it looks like, first off, the average Peen team 2-0'd again, so they are still 4-0.
Okay.
I was just seeing how many teams are left that are 4-0. Vix's team already lost, but they went 1-1. The 4K Egos split the series with them. So Vix's team starts off 1-3.
Ooh.
Not sure if you really want to be in that scenario. Sauce's team won a very close 50-minute game where Medusa on the enemy team got a Divine Rapier, but it did not matter.
Okay.
But a very close one. Grand Esports looking either Sauce's team is incredibly overrated or Grand Esports is looking pretty good. I think they won one first week too, right?
Yeah, and that was against the Funzo team, which I also thought was pretty strong.
Yeah, so Funzo's team 2-0'd this week. Pretty convincingly, it appears. And there are still a lot of games going on.
Mm-hmm.
You have Moss Flowers game 2 after Moss Flowers team lost game 1. We don't have to go to these. I'm just,
That's fine.
checking in.
But yeah, otherwise, yeah, I saw some people questioning in the chat. It is 2-0 for Team Mozart, and you guys ran over lanes both games for the Nicholas team. Well, GG. I was trying to look and see when Uzu and Penta would be challenged in lane. It looks like that will not be anytime soon.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't even necessarily matter because if they do get pressured, it's likely that Mozart and the Johan have a pretty simple lane too. And it's not like that lane is like, trust me, I understand that the Uzumaki Penta lane has dominated this league so far, but I mean, you still have to figure out an answer for Festival. Like, a lot of things you have to figure out to beat this team. Very, very strong.
All right. Do you have a suggestion for games? Looks like Grill Masters is in a decently late one. Is that the... Oh, Mr. D's is also in a late one.
Moss Flower would be the other one.
Okay. Well, let's go down. Mr. D is 2 levels up on Aro on the same hero, so clearly their game will end sooner.
I think Moss Flower's team is probably in a tougher overall matchup right now. They are down, or they're up 5k, but they just lost a team fight, I guess.
Okay.
And
there's an AM on the other team.
Aggressively PMA, I believe, is top net worth by 5k.
Holy moly.
But the rest of his team is suffering. The rest of his team is incredibly poor. So will he be able to solo carry is the question of the game.
Thanks for casting, King. No problem, Mozart. You guys had some good games. I think Penta also is the same thing. You're also welcome, Penta. Oh, God. Mr. D! Yo! Tectera is at 150 HP. He'll get the TP out. PMA pops a counter shield. All right, he'll get back up. Do they still chase this dude? Mossar wants in.
Penella has Penella had no mana and
Oh. They almost had that. If he was able to land that spear on Moss, that would be pretty good. Sometimes you just buy Scotty on Dusa versus Animage. He's doing it this time, though, okay? He's going for the butter. Mr. D has heard the cries of his people. He will get evasion versus a physical damage and mana burn.
I believe the Mossflowers team went Dusa into AM last week.
Yes.
And they won.
Yeah.
So, if they were to do it again... I mean, I guess AM's not... It must not be that hard of a counter.
It's really not. Like, people always want to pick the AM in. And yeah, if the Dusa plays poorly, which is what I did versus Pain, you will lose the game. But it really does feel like if you're able to get that Manta early, the offlane isn't playing that well, then you get that Butterfly afterwards. I mean, the AM has a really tough time going into you. And AM typically has a very select 5 slots. You have the Scotty, BKB, Basher, Manta maybe, and the Butterfly. But now, oh god. There's an egg on the backline. They realize they're not able to take it down. Tech Terror. They protect it. Sir Badger was able to get it off. And now on the backline, though, they're jumping on the Zeus. And that's going to be a big kill for PMA. Can they get everyone else on the team, though? Egg already popped from Sir Badger. He doesn't have anything else to work with. And Mr. D, he's just battling Penella. And Penella did a really good job of holding the line. And finally gets the kill on Dusa. But with no team around Mr. D, this could be a turn. And PMA, he's feeling it. Jumps in. They'll get one bash away. Moss are able to get the last hit on the fruit punch. And now it's a spear. Moss, he grabs it. The Scotty is in. And he'll get the kill. He's dominating. Gets the 10 kill streak. 2
buybacks as well to try to come back in. And this, oh man, this is not looking good. I'll tell you that. It's a Wyvern mid. Is it a Wyvern? It is a Wyvern mid, yeah. Not doing good on the Wyvern mid either. Zeus
Dude.
mid probably pretty good against it.
They had to have early picked this Dusa. Look at what she's playing against. She's playing against a Nyx Assassin and an AM. Wyvern was probably picked regardless. But
I mean, Mr. D went off on it last week. I wouldn't be
Mm-hmm.
surprised if it was an early second phase or even like an 8-pick first phase. I don't know what phase they were in, but
he's about to lose a decent amount of mana though. This is a bit worrying to me. Whenever you're this low, Wyvern can honestly eat your mana up. Like, it just doesn't matter now. Oh god, Wyvern wants to get the kill on Mars. They will get it, but they're gonna bots in here. Surfpowder, he's dead also. You lost 2 people pretty immediately, but there's no AM in the mix for another 30 seconds. With the AA blast, it will miss. Penella goes down to Mr. D once again. They've been having a grand old time together. And now it's gonna be high ground.
this Zeus is just zoning the Wyvern so well. Look at this.
Yeah.
Wyvern wants to harass the hell out of Medusa, and it just doesn't matter. Zeus is... How does he have that range?
Dude, the Ags is wild on our.
Oh, Ocarine. Aether. Aether's in Ocarine, that's right.
Oh, yeah. Wish you checked this fight breakdown. Somehow no spells were cast by Wyvern. No, now sometimes, so my recap only picks up like ultis. It's a very select set because people had been, I guess it was one of the tournaments. People didn't like how like everything was being showed. It would even show like tread switches in the breakdown. So I have a pretty strict one that only shows like the bigger things.
Ooh.
Yeah, I know. I
Show
wish
more.
the one that I wish I could have more of it, but I don't want to see treads. I just don't. I get
Just tell
so
people
mad
not
at
to tell people that you won't cast their games if they are flopping treads in fight.
Oh god, Mr. D running in with the ulti. They stun up the anti-mage. He's locked down to the magic damage.
Oh my gosh.
Oh lord. He got stunned up on the lightning bolt, and I guess it was enough with Stone Gaze also. He was just stunned up forever.
He was standing in the Stone Gaze already, and he was probably going to get ready to blink, and then he got lightning bolted, canceled his stun or his blink, and the rest is history. Yeah, this is looking like it is likely going to be a 1-1. Don't know for sure. But Mossflower's team is... man, maybe Deuce has got to be a very, like, considered first phase pick. Or ban, I mean, first phase ban.
Yeah.
In other news, the Grill Masters went 1-1. The Threat of Techies team did pull out game 2.
And wait, that means that they lost their most recent game on Grill Masters?
Yeah. Aro on Medusa went 0-6-1.
Oh boy. That's rough.
Yeah.
She didn't learn that on Chasing the Agents.
Okay.
Oh, Lyran just flying away. I'll get hit by the AA blast, but it's kind of inconsequential. Mr. D still hovering on low mana though.
Has a full butterfly though, and closing in on a Daedalus. And
yeah, this is a powerful build. I like it a lot from Mr. D.
did you jump in at the point where AM was 5k above everybody?
Yes, I did.
Because Mr. D is now higher net worth.
And think of the stuff that he can pull out. I mean, Roshan may respond in a minute, and as to best of my knowledge, that should be at least the second, possibly the third. If he picks himself up a free shard, that's another 1400 that he's going to be up for no reason.
You want to hear something even crazier? Night Stalker was at 10k net worth when we started, and Dusa was at like 14.
Yeah.
And now Night Stalker is only 1,000 MMR higher.
1,000 gold?
1,000 gold, yeah. I'm sorry, did I say something else?
You said MMR, but that's okay.
Oh.
Is he 1,000 MMR higher? I actually don't know.
I don't know. I don't think so. I meant gold. He's only 1,000 gold up from the, like, I don't know, 6 minutes ago. Probably getting like 180 GPM. So I have a question for you, because you're a Phoenix loser.
Yes.
Would you ever consider building a BKB this game?
Oh.
Because the Night Stalker does just take out your...
Usually I'm about a Yule Scepter, and I would Yule's up the Night Stalker and run away.
Oh, that sounds like
Either
a lot
that or Force
easier.
Staff.
both of those sound a lot easier. I don't know. Force staff, you probably don't get out actually.
Yeah, force staff isn't there, but the Yule Scepter you also forced him to get the BKB. So.
Well, he has it. So.
Yeah. But yeah, you're able to Yule's up, and Crippling Fear only lasts for during the night. Yeah, 7 seconds at night, which is a lot.
7 seconds.
Yeah.
That's why I think BKB isn't the craziest thing.
No, it's not for sure. Yeah.
It probably is actually. Don't just let me talk.
I mean, I wouldn't go like first BKB. Like if you're talking about right now, like okay, he's either going Shard and that, then like maybe.
You can get like just what's it called? Peer pressured into anything. Hey, what do you think about like AM building like second item Divine? I mean, you farm so quickly anyway. You might as well build up the Divine super early.
As long as you don't interact with any of the enemy heroes, I can see it working.
Yeah. Why don't? But just split push. Kappa.
Yeah, exactly. The Divine, you'll get through a lot of camps.
Yeah.
Didn't ticket? Yeah, I saw him in private lobby. I didn't even think about it.
Who didn't ticket?
Mozart didn't.
Of course he didn't.
No. That's why they've been winning all their lanes. He probably hasn't ticketed at all. Penta and Uzu keep getting their heroes.
Nobody knows how to play against them because they can't scout. Makes sense.
Typical. Mozart ruining another league. You hate to see it. Oh, Mr. D is in danger. Mr. D is in real danger.
He's gonna live because of Mossflower and Tech Terror, but.
And now they may get the kill on Gordon Ramsay.
AM does have ult.
Oh my god! Mr. G is just eliminated from the game. Now Moss will get revenge on Mr. Gordon, but he's gonna get stunned up in the end, and PMA, yeah, has the spider legs. We'll get right on top of him. He doesn't have a basher here, so Moss is actually gonna turn around with it. He doesn't have a TP on him, so he's committed to just being here and being a terror.
Oh! Woo! That. Oh my gosh, I don't want to fight him. I don't want to fight this guy. Stay away. Is Mossflower gonna like? Do you build an axe here?
That's not a. I honestly like. He's got the BKB, so he already has his protection. What's the other item? You're probably replacing something for your Orb of Corrosion. So he's either, or you could go for the Abyssal Blade.
I was gonna say you probably actually go for the Strength Blink. Strength Blink probably feels really good here, and then you replace the Corrosion with like a Scotty or a Hex.
Holy base.
Unless you want to go like if you want to go full damage, you can. I feel like you already do enough damage. Or maybe you go AC. Is there an AC on your Dusa? Because you do want armor reduction. He had Death, Orb of Destruction, Orb of Corrosion.
I think that the AC is definitely like you're saying for Mars, right? Not for Dusa.
Yeah,
not
Mars.
for the Dusa. Okay. Let's say I don't know if I would buy that on Dusa this game, but Mars picking up would be nice. And Mr. D, he's going for the the Daedalus. He'll buy himself 2 Aghanim shards so he can have 2 snakes that pop out whenever someone uses a single target spell, and then he's gonna go for the Aghanim scepter.
Did you see the Phoenix die because he didn't build BKB?
Oh no! Poor guy. And this might not be bad for him either. Oh, they have the arena, but oh! Fruit Punch! Press the ulti, my god. We'll get out, and now Tech Terror's in a little bit of danger. He's gonna pop the ulti with the refresher, and he's able to jump forward from the impale. Now in Roach Pit, they have full vision with the Abyssal Blade from Moss. They're gonna use the ulti on Wyvern, but that means that he's immune on the Zeus. He'll get hit by a little bit of the, I don't even know what that's called, Splinter Blast, but Mossflower won't get that immediately detonation on the Nyx Assassin, but Tech Terror will.
Tech Terror with some insane moves with the Ag Shard. Jumping into his own Nimbus to survive.
And with that one, they're gonna grab Roshan. This was second one. So Fruit Punch is running in. No, this isn't allowed. Mr. D snatches something. It looks like they don't get much out of it. So with an Aegis on the Dusa, this should be pretty good. And that is a really good egg from Syrup Badger. He'll fly forward to show off a little bit more, but man, with all the heal he did from the Sunray and the egg dropping, he's done his duty. Gordon is trapped in a little bit now. Chain Frost bouncing a good bit. We'll get the kill on Mossflower. So not all is lost, but they'll still get the kill. Mr. D. All
is lost. This is Aegis on Dusa still. I mean, you just pop the cheese right now. I know it's not like ultra efficient, but you go back up to full health and mana, and you end the game right now.
You got to find a good mana stack. You know, look around. You got some golems. Golems are good mana stack. Go ahead, throw those. You get what? 55%, so essentially half of the mana from each one of these. That's 200, 300. So 400 plus the 300, 700 mana that you get immediately. But on the Wyvern, it's pretty good too. And now, with the refresher from Tech Terror, there is no more Wyvern in this game, and that is no buying back for another 8 minutes. This game, I believe, is over.
It should be a 1-1 with Mossflower pulling game 2 out. In another AM picked to counter and them not carrying one lick. Okay, well, anything else left? I mean, Xeriscape's team is still playing right now, and Aaron and Momo played. I'll just tell you what happened in game 1. Team Momo won? Yeah, Team Momo beat Team Aaron in game 1.
Oh.
I don't know, Phoenix should have bought a BKB, that's all I'm saying.
Oh, Mr. D takes a decent amount of damage here. Already used the cheese to get back up to full, as he said, and now... once he respawns here, we'll get the kill immediately on Penella. They have the AA blast of PMA. Oh my god, with the help in from Mars. That's going to be it. Game number 2, going to Team Mossflower. Is this a replay of week 1? I've seen this one before.
I feel like I did watch a replay. Alright. And that generally will close up week 1. There's a couple games finishing up, but...
Alright, Weatherman here. How's it going?
Alright,
I was the weatherman. Don't take my job.
Oh, no, you were co-caster.
I'm jumping around game to game right now.
Alright. I mean, Bloom won game 1 against Bobby. So
wait, can we go watch game 1 of Sauce versus Grin Esports?
Sure, you can. You can watch 4 shot callers try to talk at once.
Oh no. Okay, so Aaron's still in game. Plupo's team still in game, right?
That's tomorrow.
Plupo doesn't play right now. It's Xeriscape
what's...
and Team Moki playing. You have, I don't know, I gotta go click into the game. It's Bobby's team.
Yeah.
That's right, I forgot their team is the Return. Return lost game 1 to Bloom's team. And they're playing game 2 right now. That might be the game, actually.
Bobby's? Oh, like they haven't started yet.
No, they're in game 2, right? Oh, wait, they're already over. Game 2's over. Oh, I see.
Okay.
They went 1-1.
I see.
So it's gotta be Momo. That's the series game to watch right now.
Wait.
Is he playing Princess?
I'm so confused. Is the game over or not over?
I mean, they're probably in the, like, spectator delay, so you can't load in at this point.
Oh, yeah, okay. Bobby is queuing for a game, so it is over. It just doesn't show it in Dota buff. So yeah, it's just
it'll end in the next minute or 2.
Is Princess on the enemy team that Xeriscape is playing? Oh, it's Xeriscape, or no, Princess on Smack team. There's the lobbies up right now.
Did Smack play today? I don't think they played today.
No.
Yeah, it's the Team Tornado versus Team Xeriscape and the dumb name they pick.
The Aaron Momo game is only 12 minutes in, and even gold.
Which one is the longest in right now?
I don't know what the other one's at. The other one
is in the. I can try to find. I'll just click on the game, and you can. Well, you can't actually follow.
Game 1 went 55 minutes, so it's...
dig into the amateur Dota tournament ticket. It should be in it.
Yeah, I'm looking at. It looks like Bloom's team, Momo versus Aaron, and then. But you're saying Return, their game is over.
Their game is over.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's just Aaron, Momo, and then Zeri and Mochi.
I'll check Zeri's game right now.
Alright. I'll go into Aaron's, and I'm going to go potty real quick.
Okay. So how many teams are 4-0 right now? Not a lot, I would say. Mozart and Average Peen.
Yep.
Are 2, for sure.
Yes.
Mossflower's team has had 2 1-1s in a row. The
Which is not good.
The Earth division's looking very like up for grabs.
2-0
Lots of 1-1.
is yeah. So I mean, and as we see in the standings in Ember for the KBK team, going 0-2 then 2-0 is better than 2 1-1s.
Yep. Very well said. That is true. It's almost a flaw in the system, to be honest with you.
That's how scoring's worked in pool plays and years and years and years.
I know.
It's a fine system.
Eh.
It's not like they came up with a system. I would flame it if they came up with it, but like they
That's
use this in
fair.
fucking
They are
like,
using
FIFA and shit.
I
Like-
know. I know.
If they came up with it, I would have gripes, but like FIFA's used this since like 20 years before we were born, so.
So did Genie play today?
Genie versus
Jeffries tomorrow and being casted by Math Magician right here tomorrow. Okay, so that game is actually going to mean quite a bit because if them and then the Smack versus Crucial.
the Genie series tomorrow is honestly one of the most important, in my eyes, most important matchups for that like
Division.
7-8.
Dude, I don't know. I'm not 100% sure. Genie's team could be they're
could
the
be
same
higher.
team. They could be way higher if they were to 2-0 Jeffrey like convincingly. Now I know Jeffrey's
Yeah.
already 0-2, so we wouldn't really know at this point, but Genie's team would start off 4-0 in a division that has a lot of teams that we think are okay that are 1-1-ing. So having 6 points versus the 2 points that they would have is a big advantage if you can pull out 1-1s against them later on, you know? So
Yeah, it is good. 6 points is a huge head start in that division.
Mhm.
And it looks like only Smack's team has available, or Genie.
Yeah, Genie and Smack, since aggressively PMA just 1-1'd.
Yeah.
Taking a look at other divisions, I'll take a look at Storm, because I believe Mozart's team is going to start off with the 2-0. And there's a lot of games left to go. I know that Bloom and Bobby PMA just 1-1, so Bobby's team cannot go 2-0. Bloom starting off with 2 1-1s. And Mozart is 2-0. So Prisonism, the team that Prisonism could start off 4-0 if they 2-0 Corey, but we'll see how that goes. We thought very low of that team, and now they are
onto their third.
Wait, they have 2? I
roster.
only thought they had 1 new player. I thought Drodes was being replaced.
Drodes and Moo left.
Oh, wow. Well, at least the new team starts off with 3 points. And they might even be better. I thought really poorly of this team in the original Outlook. I now think of this team as like bottom of wildcard. And if they were to 2-0 again, it's another team that's sitting low that has a great start.
Yeah.
So, otherwise it looks like Mozart's team with a clear lead over the rest of the field after 2 weeks.
Yeah.
How's Ember doing?
Who did Mozart play week 1? I can't remember.
Nicholas, I believe.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
And they had the double standing.
Oh.
Not an impressive 4-0 start, but it's still good.
I don't know. Their last game was really. they dominated 2 games in a row.
I mean, I've already called AllAroundGoodGuy the bye of the Storm division a couple times.
Holy moly.
Oof. They had some good moments in game 2, actually. It was game 1 they got outdrafted pretty hard, but I don't know. We'll see. I think they can definitely pull some games out this season. I wouldn't call them a bye. You're just playing against probably the best team in Storm division this week, so.
They didn't look very good last week either.
Mozart or Good Guy?
Good guy.
Well, yeah, I'm not saying, like, if you had to put a gun to my head and tell me to get their rank right, I would put them in B bracket, but that doesn't mean that they're like a walkover team, in my mind at least. Average Peen is the only team right now to be 4-0, although 2 2-0 teams play each other this week. And
Mozart
Webby,
is 4-0. Oh, you mean Ember. My bad.
yeah, I was talking Ember division.
Okay. I forgot we were swapping.
Webby has a chance to 2-0, and then Entropy and Pretty Good play each other, and they both 2-0'd. So
We'll be watching that Entropy plus T-shirt matchup here on Friday night.
yeah, we already called out your Jeffrey Genie one.
Mm-hmm.
You were gone for it though. And then the
What time is
Void.
your guys' game? Hold on.
It's at 7. You already said you couldn't watch it.
Yeah, we're scrimming.
Rip.
There's gonna be a hype game after T-shirt and Entropy.
No, they're not.
Ooh. Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I just need everyone on my team to get back to me so I can call someone out in time.
So, actually, Momo's team, if they were to win this game, I'm not actually watching them right now, so I have no idea how well
they're
they're
up
doing.
6K.
They're balling up, dude.
If they were to win, they would be 4-0.
Really?
Yeah.
They won
top
game
to
1
squad.
versus Aaron too? Oh god.
Yeah, they won game 1. They're in the running for game 2. And that would be the only Void Division team with 4 wins.
Wait,
Yeah.
why is Renault on Brewmaster? Why is he 5-4?
Because he is.
It just be like that.
In some quick other news, I'm gonna stop watching this game, but Xeriscape's team is currently losing to Team Moki. I believe Team Moki is 0-3 right now, right?
Yes, and they
So-
are. And with the Z-Lead swaps, Moki is my power ranking number 40. Hot take.
Well, they
I don't know if
are
that's hot, but
technically winning right now. So
yeah.
Dude, Aaron's actually just getting ran down. I'll be impressed. Farron actually managed to pull this one back. He's a god gamer.
Well, this is not a good Lush game, so yeah,
I'm
it'd be
taking a
very
look.
impressive. This is a
I don't know
pretty
how you're
awful
gonna go
Lush
through
game.
I don't know. I just don't think that like CTC will ever care about Leshrac. In fact, you're pretty happy to play against the Leshrac because that's free mana on your snake. He doesn't even have to have the 20 talent. Now he's even doing the damage with it. This is such a good snake game, dude. Oh my god, this build is so clutch.
The real standout so far this game has been Centaur is played this Timber. So good.
Centaur.
50
Yeah, 50
Centaur.
Centaur is playing Timbersaw.
I
a very
see.
peak level right now. He has been under this tier 3 tower for the last 8 minutes of the game. One before.
Oh,
Rin's
this is
having a pretty good game,
this is the Rinsler
Yeah.
team. That's
Yeah.
right. This is the team that you had really
Really high.
You said that they were very good, and they are kind of proving it in the first couple weeks. Aaron's team is no slouch. They 2-0'd week 1
Mhm.
against some people would say not a great team, but a 2-0 is a 2-0.
Amen. Amen.
So in this week, going 0-2, they still feel better than some teams. The 1-1 Grill Masters of the world. The one, who else has gone 1? Captain Brian's team. Green Esports has looked good 2 weeks in a row, but they're sitting at 2-1-1s.
Mm-hmm. Actually, that is a good point. Is that also Storm Division?
That's Void.
That's Void.
The Green
Okay.
Esports has played Soft and then Funzo.
Mm-hmm.
2 weeks in a row.
Yeah.
I want to check out their team future.
Yeah.
They will play in week 3. They will play Vix. So that'll be a good moment of clarity to see how good they are there. Wait, is there a team that got dropped out of Void Division?
No?
Because there's a reference.
Yeah, they have a reference there. It's supposed to be Walrus. Admiral Walrus there.
Mr.
Oh yeah, Mr. Wall.
Tisk.
There's so many moving parts in this sheet. I could not troubleshoot this if I tried.
Oh, it's really well made.
Oh yeah.
It's
I've
also
said it many times.
it's in progress at the moment. Like he's literally entering games right now. So
Yeah.
I know he is.
yeah.
Yeah, come on, Nara. Christ.
I'm just
I try
hey.
to look it over and be the second pair of eyes for him.
a reference error is a reference error, and he has one. So
But yeah, no, that like if we look Admiral Walrus. So what? He's played Grill Masters, and then he got. Oh wait. Oh, I see what's happening here. I see.
What?
For whatever reason, Admiral Walrus has a 2-0 when I believe he got 2-0'd by Funzo. So he's actually 1 and 2.
No, it shows on my screen that Funzo 2-0'd reference error.
Yes, that's true. But I was about to say,
Oh.
like, Walrus Abuser is sitting at more points than Green Esports because they have
Oh,
a 2-0, and I was
I
like,
see.
oh, no, they actually don't.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah,
But-
Admiral Wallace is 1 and 3.
Threat of Techies is a better example. Threat of Techies... wait, no, what?
Yeah,
Yeah,
they didn't 2-0 anybody either.
Why do they have
Yeah,
3
that-
points?
The sheet's messed up.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. All right. I will not look at this for a while. I'll give Mr. D a chance to earn my love again. Meanwhile, I'm watching Aaron absolutely get his cheeks clapped.
Yeah, this
I've
is
seen.
not a great showing. Now, the question at hand is, are they playing a top 3 team in the division with Momo's team, who's likely gonna, I mean, barring a significant comeback on a team that shouldn't really go late, and the Gyro is not a hero. Yeah, this game's over. Yeah, but if Momo's team is a top 2 or best team in the division, then this doesn't feel that bad. If Momo's team is just having an easy schedule, and if Momo's like 4th or 5th in the division, then Aaron's team is got their work cut out for them going forward.
Yeah, and I mean, too easy, Momo. They're always repping the toxic team brand, whatever. And last season they had Shady Souls on carry. They had Momo, or sorry, not Momo, Kurwa playing in the off lane. So this team has made pretty much an entire overhaul, taking in Rinsler and formerly John from the Broken First Matty team. And I think CTC is a standing member. And 50 Centaur is new.
John's not on it. But
No, formerly, yeah.
No. It's a completely different team. No.
yeah,
Completely.
except for Momo.
Really? I thought the CTC was.
It's the Momo same
No,
team
no.
name, different players.
The same team name. Momo
Is 50
and
Centaur on the team, or is he standing in?
This is their team. No stand-ins.
Okay, so 50 Centaur is on that team. Okay.
Yeah, 50 Centaur and Momo were going to team up, and then John and Rizzler got kicked from Maddie, and then they found a 6k carry.
Yep. Well, I was looking, and I wanted to see how many teams are winless right now. There are a couple. It's not...
MTG is winless.
Well, and I mean after 4 games. If you haven't played your second series yet, I'm not counting.
No, they
it.
have. They have.
So like,
They-
I'm saying like Zeely, even though they're 0-2, I'm not counting them.
Yes.
Plupo being 0-2, I don't count them. Earth Division, you said NTG. Tornado, if they were to lose, they were ahead, but they were in the middle of their game 4. Crucial and Jeffrey haven't played yet, but they also were.
Both in the running, right?
I'm just hoping that every team gets at least a win. I want no winless
Yeah.
teams this season.
So previously I thought it was only Zeely who had a chance.
Yep.
And I
They're
don't
gonna
believe
win
that
some.
anymore. I don't believe
Yeah.
that anymore.
Yeah.
No way. Their team is too good now.
I mean, Webby's team is overrated in your guys' eyes, but yeah, they will still win games. They
Is it
look great.
overrated? Is it?
Everybody
eyes?
thinks that team's good. Yeah,
Let's
they're
see.
not.
Let's see where I place them. In my hot takes.
Okay, let's see.
Webby. I don't even remember what division that was in.
Ember.
Remember? I did have them top 3.
Yeah.
The team that I had really low
Kyle
was Z-Lead. and
Killjoy Dota 2's
Yeah.
trash, and that's all there is to say about the team.
I think at this point I would switch up like KBK or I Event of the Week with Z-Lead because I had Z-Lead's like bottom of C tier.
KBK is 3 points right now, 2-0 this week, so...
Yeah, the I Avenge the Weak team is if they pretend like they're decent at drafting after like what happened.
Yeah.
I Avenge the Week is going to have to do something against Snow this week. They have to get a win. Otherwise, I think a change in my mind about this season is that A 0-4 means so much more than a 4.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, I think that's true.
Because having 0 points after 2 weeks, like, sure, you can start off. There are teams. I don't know how to describe it. It just like the climb up to get out of the B bracket when you start off 0-4 or God forbid 0-6 is just like a mountain too tall. Maybe you can squeak into the wild card, but
So, well, okay, what is the point total in your eyes that gets you out of B bracket and at least wild card?
that will okay. Oh, I was gonna say A. I have a good idea for A bracket, but wild card's weird to me because
5
of the
points?
difference between 1-1. That's a good question, Sauce.
What does
The thing
8th
is,
place get? Or is it 7th place get?
it's so weird to regulate it, okay? Because the thing is, different divisions are going to have
We'll
different
point
scores.
totals. Yes.
Yeah, it's not like a set amount that you can just attribute to different places. There could be like the Ember division right now is set to have more points than other divisions. So a bracket team, like a team in a different division with a lower point total could easily make a bracket, and a team with the same amount in Ember is mid wild card. Theoretically, again, I don't know if that will be the case. We'll
Yeah.
see. But
Well,
it's
yeah.
definitely possible based on how many 2-0s are happening.
But okay, that is true, but it's also technically not very true for the bottom of all the brackets. The bottom teams will have between 0 and 3 points,
Well,
0 and 4 points.
what about? But here's the thing. What about consistency? So
Yeah, that's
the
true.
thing that I'm not sure of is if there's a really inconsistent team. Say, let's pretend, and I don't think this is true, but let's say Aaron's team 2-0'd week 1. They have a total of 4 wins the entire season, but they 2-0 another team. I don't care who the team is. So they have 6 total points, but they're 4 and what's their record? 4 and
I mean, they'll be 2 and 2 right now.
how many losses would it be?
To get what?
Let's say so. Right now they're 2 and 2, but they have 3 total points because they 2-0'd week 1.
Yes.
Let's say that they lose all their games except for 2, but get another 3 points because they 2-0 somebody. They have
And
6
then
points, and they're 4 and is it 4 and 10 or 4 and 12?
14. 4 and 14.
4 and 14. Yeah, so they could be 4 and 14 with 6 points. I would say that is
Good for the 7th
pretty
seed?
likely a B bracket team. I cannot imagine that's a bracket team. Because if you could like,
But you gotta think about that is a high level of inconsistency, which is possible. But I'm guessing the bottom teams are just scraping wins. Like they're not getting 2-0s.
Sauce, we're in week 2, and there are already like only. Well, we'll see at the end of week 2, but this would be something to do in a content piece. Like, how many teams haven't won a game? If Tornado wins this game, right now they're up 3K, but if they were to win, we're looking at like 2 to 3 teams in the league after week 2 with no wins. And there's 4 divisions of B bracket teams. So I can't imagine it's going to be like, I think that 6 to 8 points is going to be the cutoff. Maybe 9. I think you probably have to get 9 or 10 to feel extremely
To get to
secure.
wild card.
To feel secure, I think the cutoff could be very easily 8. Like, I would not be shocked if the cutoff was 8.
Okay. What was you said you had the A bracket kind of thought about.
Yeah, and I will. By the way, once we're halfway through the season, these numbers will feel much more clear to me.
Well, yeah.
But 2 weeks in, it's a little hard to guarantee.
We'll say okay. My idea for what 3rd place would be, let's say they're 12 and 6 with how are their losses? 2 0-2s and a 2 1-1s.
Okay, so I think the cutoff for A bracket is going to be 15 or 16 points.
15 or 16 points.
Maybe 17, like 15 to 17. I don't know which in that range, but
So 15 points would essentially be 5 2-0s.
15 would be 5 2-0s. but I think there's going to be a lot of 1-1s. I don't think there's going to be very many teams that go 2-0, 2-0, 2-0, 2-0, 2-0, 0-2, 0-2, 0-2.
Yeah,
I think
yeah,
it's much more likely that you, and I had 16 as my number, where you 2-0 4 teams, and then you 1-1 4 teams, and then you get 0-2'd by 2 teams, and you're the 3rd team in A bracket. You know, the 2 teams you get 0-2'd are the teams better than you. You 1-1 a lot of teams.
That math doesn't add up. But that's one
What?
series too many.
Oh, okay. Well then.
You don't play yourself. You only play 9.
Then okay. Then you 1-1 the team just above you, and you get 0-2'd by the top team, and then you get a bunch of 2-0s. So 15 probably then. Yeah, I'll stick with 15.
The number stays the same. You just can't get 0-2'd one that many times.
Yeah. Yeah. I think that's generally going to be where it's at.
Yeah.
It'd be real nice if it was a consistent thing that you could see how many points there were, to see like a threshold that you could hit that you'd feel really safe on, but it's not going to be like that. It'll be division by division based.
I think in order to do that, you have to assume that everyone is going like close to 50-50.
Well,
so
no,
you can't have like
50-50
big tops and
is,
bottoms.
but 50-50 means entirely different things if there's 2-0s
Exactly.
and 1-1s.
That's what I'm saying. Like you have to, like, if you're starting off first saying like, what do I need to secure playoffs? It's like you can't really say that if your division is like really contested. But you'd have to wait until like probably week 4 or something where you have an anchor.
You can be 9-9 with 9 points, and 8-10 with 24 points.
That's true.
Not 20.
No, not
12.
24. I'm wrong.
12.
Yeah,
16.
You could be 8-10 with 12 points, or 9-9 with 9 points. One record is a better number, but the other is just way better points.
You could get real extreme with this. With your example with Aaron.
6-12 with 8 points or 9 points. 6. Yeah, you can be 6-12 with 9 points and 9-9 with 9 points. That's crazy.
You can, yeah.
I kind of want to do some simulations based off of like everyone having an equal win rate. Maybe not even
I
that.
feel like
maybe
they
maybe
came up with that decision pretty like. I hope they came up with it with that in mind, because God, that's a big, like.
It is something, and it's like there's 4 divisions happening with so many teams. There will be places this season that head-to-head does not help.
Yep.
Or win percentage.
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of want to do like I want to set up a simulation to see like what teams have which percentage chance of making it in based off their first 2 weeks.
I don't know about 2 weeks. 2 weeks might be really hard.
It'll be like really even odds. You can still do the simulation, but it might not tell you anything.
Yeah, I think midway through the season that could be really good.
Mm-hmm.
Like after week 5.
Yeah.
After week 4 or after week 5, it would be like really nice, because you'll have teams that are pretty far down the list that their odds are very low because of how many 2-0s they have to do. But how do you assign the chance of getting a 2-0?
So you don't. You would roll every game as a 50-50. So you'd have a 25% chance of getting a 2-0, but you also have a 25% chance of getting 2-0.
So that's what it is. Yeah,
Yeah.
25% chance of getting a 2-0.
Yeah.
See that in a that I don't like that.
Exactly. You'd almost have to take the strength that they've already had. So if you have a team that starts off 4-0, then they should have like somewhat higher of a chance than a team that has an 0-4. As a blanket statement, that is going to be correct. There are going to be outliers, but as a blanket statement, a team that goes 2-0 at the first, or sorry, a team that goes 4-0 in 2 weeks is going to be better than a team that goes 0-4 in 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm. Game 1, Sick Nasty versus NTG was hype.
Yeah, and then Killjoy put the clip of the 4-man. I didn't realize that Jared was still playing carry for that team. His back must be hurting hard.
I thought Jarrett was their mid.
Yes, they're mid, but he carried that game.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, Kerr was not going to carry. Yeah, how often he plays Dota? Once every 3 months?
Mm-hmm.
This Tornado Xeriscape game is not looking good.
I mean, they grouped up around him. That's definitely the clip for that team this week, though. Throw that to Mozart. Holy
Those are
shit.
really good.
Is that Killjoy?
Casting it?
Jesus.
Yeah, I think it was Killjoy and Bob.
What's it called? The feedback on his mic.
Dude, I had to put a control on mine because I started to like break it. So I needed to put a compressor on it.
Mozart didn't ticket lobby. How many veteran dipshits is it gonna take before we stop having that issue? Like, there's like two things that should never happen. No lobbies should be unticketed, and no lobbies in game 2 should have not the fucking winner in the right side. No, it is not hard. No, don't even. So just because you don't do it doesn't mean that it shouldn't be done. Sometimes you're part of the problem. Yeah.
No.
It should be done every time. I am very annoyed about that. It is not hard to
do.
do.
They don't even do it in pro matches. Like,
Yeah.
they have every lobby ticketed, but they don't
It's
even...
a button click. It's a button
I know
click.
it's a button click.
I'll
but
admit that whenever I do it, I just copy the ID from the last game and I put it in like that because I hate having to like figure out which one I need to set it up for.
What? It's a... Oh my
Why?
God.
The ID is easier. You already
Does
have the ID. Then you don't have to
does
think.
the ID give you the winner?
Yeah. You just paste the ID
okay.
in. It'll look up who won
I
the
don't
last
feel like
game and
that's
assign it to the team.
easier. I think
Sure
you
it
could
is.
just
I don't have to think about which side I'm putting the point for.
What? How is that hard?
What? I don't.
In your mind, it's a two-step process. Who won game 1? What side are they?
Yeah, but I don't find that out until after the coin flip.
Man.
I don't want to have to remember it after the coin flip is done.
There's no coin flip for game 2.
Yeah, I'm
that's
gonna be honest,
true.
I'm still
okay.
gonna continue
Game,
not doing
set,
it because
match.
I'm
No,
not
it's because
thinking about
I.
neutral stuff like that. After
It's because I do
between
it.
games.
Wait,
I do it
what,
like
Fox?
that.
What
I
was
have
your
to.
excuse?
I will never ever think about stuff like that between games. So
Yeah.
I'm just gonna continue.
So here's the thing. It doesn't take thinking if you make it a habit.
The thing is, like, whenever
I've literally made a lobby for an official match of Dota 2 over 100 times. It's too late.
Whenever I make the second game,
the old dog excuse. My lord.
I mean, I don't even know. Even when I see it when I'm playing other people in lobby, I don't care for it. So
I'm so frustrated about
whenever I
it.
make the second
hate
game
it.
of every series,
I'm just never gonna do it. So
I ask the other captain what they want, and then I just flip and I select what I want, and then I have them select. Like that's it.
We need to make that a rule. I'm gonna put it in the suggestions.
No,
If you
that's
don't, there's a
terrible
penalty.
rule.
Oh, it's such a terrible rule to add one
It
click
is.
to the lobby.
Between games, it is.
What are you talking about? It's a button click.
It doesn't
It
matter.
doesn't require thought.
It requires thought from me.
It literally doing a volatile action is a thought.
Volatile.
Yeah, you controlled it. Not volatile, voluntary.
Oh no. Sauce, you're not getting a single sympathy point with me. You sound
I'm not trying to.
ridiculously stupid. I'm saying, like, I don't understand how you think you sound normal here.
They don't even fucking do it in pro matches. Like it's not.
Go look.
gonna happen.
Okay. Here's what I want you to do. Go look at every TI qualifier series. Find one that didn't put the winner of the game 1. Okay, and then I will not talk about it. But don't give me this. They don't do it in pro matches.
They literally
When
don't
they do it throughout all of TI quals, they likely did it through the entire Animajor. I can't. Like, just because they don't do it in the Loot.bet Pro Series 6 doesn't mean that it shouldn't be done. Like,
I don't know. Anything that you require me to do between matches, I'm going to get, like, argue against. I have too many things to think about between games.
what? It's a.
You have to
It's a
remember,
ball-
Am I
It's
asking you to
literally-
do rocket science here? What the fuck
Remember,
is this?
Narathan is playing carry for his team, so he doesn't have much to think about during
Oh
or
my
after his
god,
games,
I
right?
am really getting frustrated here.
Sauce playing
It's
support,
like
man.
I'm,
He's gotta
it's
think
like
about
I'm
drafts.
asking
It's
Sauce
rough.
to figure out the logistics of going to the fucking moon.
You're asking
I'm
me to
asking to
remember
press
something.
a button.
Narathan
No,
doesn't know what
it's
it's
not
like to think
pressing a
during
button.
both the
It's
games.
remember something that does
Oh
not
my
literally matter.
gosh.
I'm trying to do something else, and you want me to remember something else.
Yeah.
What are you trying to do during that time?
Communicate with my team.
Yeah. Oh, you're telling me you communicate every second between games? Because I've played on teams with you. Usually
No, I
people
usually
go to
go
the
pee.
bathroom. Yeah, exactly. So when you come back to the bathroom, do this for 10 seconds. You go, all right, what is the other team playing? Radiant or Dire, and who won the last game?
That is
One
not how
button
I
click,
play.
done. Holy shit! It is I'm done. I can't do this. I am. Well, we can move on. Who's winning this? It looks like Tornado kind of has fallen
True.
off here.
Yeah.
They were just running up high ground for Xeriscape, and they took Rax because of it. They started to hold. I don't know. This Deuce may actually still have a game available.
He's the only carry though on it, or like only player on his team.
Yeah.
We'll see.
This
He is going
the team
divine.
with all ancients and a divine on the SSF Spanky. Game 1 already played. Yeah, I believe that did go to Xeriscape, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is the last game of the night for MD2L at least.
I would be very surprised if Seri lost this game also. Seems like the game is already ahead of him. He doesn't have to do much to alter the course.
Yeah, we'll see.
Let's fuck his biggest one. No, he didn't.
Yeah, I thought he would too.
Oh, dude, Zeri on the back. He's going in.
He's
got a defusal too. He does a decent amount of damage.
Yeah, I think that's a dead Medusa.
Does have buyback, which means bye-bye Rapier Fund. Okay, Cheese only goes to half health because of the Scotty. Okay. Gets the kill on Helix. That is a ballsy 4-staff in. That's, dare I say, dangerous.
It's A just gonna be down on Xeriscape, almost certainly.
Oh my god. No.
Yeah, it'll be Aegis still.
Yo. You got the
Wow,
kill
what a
on
good
Puck?
blank. Can
No.
Ursa get out?
Oh, you need to. Okay.
No way, dude. Spanky is actually manning up on this.
He has to.
Oh!
Oh, Dusa might be dead anyway, though.
Dude, Helix, like, holy jeez.
Oh, this
got a
Dusa's
double
got
kill.
TP. You actually want to? Okay.
Whoa.
Ursa diebacks. This game's open. Sauce, did you say the game's already over?
No, I didn't say it was all the way over, but I'm saying it looked over.
Oh, okay. I thought you saw in Dota buff. I thought you said.
No, Dota buff doesn't update until like a minute or two after spectator delay.
Oh, really? Interesting. Oh no, Dusa baby.
The hood save?
She's trying to save. Like, she's just going for the kills now. I don't blame her, but I don't think she's even gonna get it.
Lion did not die.
Dude.
Yeah. Lion surviving there is not good.
No. Ooh. Yo, Helix is doing so much damage, dude. No way. Dude, he's going in for the kill. Oh!
Okay, game's over. I'm sure he's Grandmaster Sand King.
Wow, that was so close. If Xeriscape dies back and they kill the like Warlock somehow, it is. It's definitely a winnable game, but definitely gonna be over after that.
Oh. Zeri's team was one that started off pretty rough last week, right?
They won someone that
They
probably
won
wasn't
one twice, I believe, right?
No, they'll be 3-1.
Yeah, they
right
won
now.
one Marguerite, which I was very surprised about.
Marguerite won one to Maddie this weekend.
Really?
Yeah.
Yep.
Holy
Team
moly.
Quonk is pretty legit. Yeah.
That's the big
I-
carry that
I-
people say you shouldn't underestimate, right?
Alpaca.
Alpaca, yeah.
Alpaca's been doing really well.
Yeah. Well, game 1 was one of the biggest stomps I've seen. It was really bad.
For Marguerite.
No, for Maddie.
Okay.
Marguerite's team was looked real bad.
Okay.
And then game 2, What was my big complaint? I casted it. I can't remember. I don't know. They just didn't play Dota. I can't remember what the heroes were.
They clicked who won game 1 and it broke your brain.
Maddie played PA when they had like a free game, and then it made the game hard because PA is not a very good hero.
Your stand-in tonight would not agree with that. I guess you didn't have a stand-in, right?
I didn't have a stand-in, but
Yeah.
what maybe should have. Sam was definitely still sick.
Mm. Well, with that, it looks like
I believe it's over.
all-round good guy is an 0-4 team as well.
Yep.
So all-round good guy is 0-4. That's the only team though that I see outside of HK, which HK and Nicholas could actually. Okay, so I'm just counting how many
Items of the
possible
week?
after this week are. We'll get there. We'll get there.
Oh,
I'm going
sorry,
into the next one.
I see.
So this week, Tornado is also. Jeffrey could be. Crucial could be.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's 6 teams right now that are technically possible. Zealite could be. Avenge the Weak is, right?
Yep. Therefore.
Okay, Plupo could be.
Dude, the split
Who
from
else-
Ember Division is
Who else
wild.
could be?
Blitzkrieg could be.
Blitzkrieg could be, okay. And then in this...
Snow could be, technically. They're 0-0.
Well, yeah. Void Division, who could be in that
No one.
division?
No one.
Everybody's 1 now in Void?
Everyone is now 1.
Okay, so there's 11 total teams that could be, and a lot of those are going to get erased in the next 2 weeks. A lot of those teams haven't played this week.
Literally multiple will get erased by Friday.
Yeah, because they play each other. Yeah.
Because there's,
Yeah. Okay. So after this week, it'll probably be down to like 6 or 5, maybe 4. But that's good. That's good. I really like that was like outside of my team winning this season as a goal. I wanted like everybody to win a game.
Yeah, makes sense.
Oh.
Where does Tornado pick up their win?
I mean, that team had okay promise against Xeriscape. Xeriscape's team isn't bad. So the fact that they were close,
All right, guys.
there's some
I'm
games
going to go ahead and throw you over to
I will
Neff
say the
Sensei.
Earth Division,
I'm tired as hell.
top to bottom, is
so-
probably the deepest.
Oh wait, here, let me do this.
I mean, it's the closest in general.
So I appreciate everyone watching. If you haven't followed, I'll put my shameless plug here yet. I appreciate the follows. I appreciate the viewership. That's all we're about. I like subs. I love money a lot, but having people in here to chat and watch is what's really happy. So I appreciate all of you watching. We'll be back for more casts on MD2L tomorrow and back on Friday. And then maybe a special appearance by that last team in MD2L that hasn't played yet. So we'll see you guys hopefully tomorrow. And go to bed. Watch some Neff Sensei. I believe he's playing some Pokemon.